Right, but how about we say hello to the people on the VODs? Hi, VOD
Hi,
people!
VODs.
Hi!
Hi, VOD Squad.
Hello, and we are doing pretty good today. Greenie, do you want to start your music? And somebody please roll me a d4 to see who is the chosen today.
Do it.
E4.
Who goes?
Who goes there?
Oh, wow, you beat me,
okay,
nice.
okay. Kipper beat you, number 4. Let's see. I'm gonna go with Ambrose for this one.
Ooh, yes.
Hey.
What happened last
Excessive
time?
detail.
Opens 20-page document of the campaign.
It's no, I hate to tell you, it's 34 pages.
Damn.
That's a lot.
34
Okay.
pages. Full of campaign stuff. Damn.
It is quite a bit. So, last time, we started off with our group being somewhat split. Half of us, a little bit more than half, I suppose, went towards somewhat of a shopping / redeeming spree of the items we had. And then the other half being Taurin, Ambrose, and if you count Galarian as part of the party temporarily, he was with us too.
Mm-hmm.
So the team chore side originally went to the alchemist, speak with her about a couple of things, mainly to get the earnings from the alchemical ingredients we gathered, the hag nails and the mushrooms. We failed to get the spider venom as we kind of, got stopped by the whole dragon rider situation. But we ended up earning 37 gold for each of us. And then we also purchased a couple of mana potions while there. After this, we also went to the blacksmith to sell some items, including Kipper's old warhammer, while also having the magic items we retrieved appraised. We found a mask that supposedly increases the stealth of someone, the new warhammer, which is upon significantly harming someone, grants inspiration, and then a necklace that allows us to channel its magic to make someone a bit more friendly with us. After
Also,
this,
I don't know if this information was shared with the rest of the party. In-game, Kipper knows, but I don't think anyone else was there.
I don't
I
believe
know I
so.
wasn't.
No.
Well, Kipper came back with the stuff. Eventually, you guys would have returned to the to the tavern. So that would be up to you to decide if Kipper wants to.
Well, it's up
Mhm.
to Bip Bip, really.
Exactly, if he wants to relay everybody.
I zoned out. What was happening?
Whether or not you actually told everyone about what the items do.
Exactly.
Oh yeah.
It was
'Cause-
talked about out of game, but I don't think it was ever actually stated in character whether or not, or like what they do and who to give them to.
Yeah, because like Kipper, you went to the appraiser. Obviously, you got the stuff appraised, and then eventually you would return to everybody. Well, you guys have your dinner and everything, so that will be up to you to decide if you told everybody or not.
Yeah, I plan to split it evenly with everyone
Okay.
based on what would work best for each person.
Okay.
We can decide that in a bit, as it is currently the next morning. But,
Correct. Well, I was just asking because obviously attunement is a thing.
yes.
So, if you wanted to attune to one thing, you could have discussed that, but that's fine. Let's keep going with that.
But during this occasion, Rexmoa found the highest point he could reach and attempted to commune with the Shard of Oris, reciting prayer. In doing so, he spoke with the goddess about the stones, how the Cult of Fire's champion, the leader and the current stone bearer of the Fire Shard, talking about how Fisher, as we know him by name, thanks to a certain couple of our individuals, was acting strange, and Rexmoa gave the worry that will he turn out the same because he's also a stone bearer? Which Oris responded that the power manifests differently for each shards, and that he has nothing to worry about. However, with everything that she shared, Rexmoa didn't necessarily feel better about the result of the conversation, but it did at least give a bit of closure about what was going on. And of course, while this was happening, Ambrose, Taurin, and Galarian headed towards the castle to allow Ambrose into the study where the scholars were, so he could attempt to reach a scribe to scry about his master. It was a very large library. I believe it was at the base of the tree that had shelves far higher than most. And Galarian brought him to a particular scholar and then left him there with him. The scholar seemed somewhat similar to Perrin, with the whole somewhat subdued eye color, somewhat glossy, but not nearly as much that Perrin had, given that Perrin was a master scryer. But regardless, the scholar still helped Ambrose and gave him a couple of magic items or some arcane items to touch and then recite the appearance of the man he was looking for. And upon doing so, the mage found a city of stone. The trail was moving, with courts, some mossy walls that led into a cave, while also hearing laughter, but seeing little more than darkness. The effects of the scrying seemed harsh on both the mage and Ambrose, as this kind of strange energy was crackling and bouncing between the two, even requiring the two to make wisdom saving throws. Yet, at least temporarily, both of them were shrugging it off, while the scholar was able to sense this kind of like magical power, very powerful, saying that the person that Ambrose is looking for, his master, didn't seem to want to be found, that there was some sort of sadness and shame echoing between the two. The mage was able to smell herbs and hear some dripping of stone, or water from stone, I should say. Ambrose maintained his level head, but the mage was obviously kind of getting worse for wear before suddenly the mage is tossed to the ground as some great evil blocks his vision. And with this, the scryer decided that enough was enough and there was no more he could do, and told Ambrose that whatever he is looking for does not want to be found, and something powerful and evil is on the other side. So he should be careful, but like as not, whatever it was has already found him. And after some thinking and speaking to himself, Ambrose finally leaves, which brings us to the group of Taurin and Galarian starting their date.
Very busy. The very busy group.
Which ended up being a nice picnic in a special spot that few have access to. An area that Galarian is dedicated to himself, where he spends his time to meditate and rest, without others being able to bother him, which he brings Taurin to. And the two speak about basic things to calm the minds and avoid talking about the recent issues that have arisen. So very pleasant talks and very affectionate, to say the least. Even going so far as Taurin giving Galarian a woven bracelet that, hopefully, one day, the woven bracelet will be enough to bring the two back together, and they can reconvene once more. They do end up spending the night together, whatever that means. And at this point, the rest of the group has reconvened, that being Kipper, Ambrose, Rexmoa, and Jory, who is with the party once more. And they spend some time at the inn feasting away on some delicacies, as they realize that it's the last night they'll probably spend here. And during this, there was a mixture of Jory and Rexmoa enjoying the night and eating a lot of delicacies, Jory perhaps drinking for the first time. Meanwhile, Ambrose is still kind of suffering, which Rexmoa suffered a bit as well, but luckily the alcohol was enough to bring him out of the issues. And following this, once we returned to the beds to sleep the night away, Rexmoa and Ambrose were together, and Jory and Kipper were together, each having their individual conversations and worries to talk about. Jory and Kipper spoke mostly about Fisher, as the two knew Fisher, through differing areas and merits. Of course, Kipper being a bit more on the I once knew him some time ago, and Fisher wasn't always like this, though he did fall into the wrong group. Seeing him like this, it's wrong. He doesn't know how Fisher could have gotten this bad. Which Jory only knows him as being the man from the Cult of Fire, being this perhaps tyrant who is only here to spread chaos and destroy things. Which brought the two a couple of worries, with Kipper trying to reassure that while he does worry about Fisher, it won't stop him from doing the right thing. Meanwhile, Rexmoa and Ambrose, Rexmoa kind of being the shoulder to cry on for Ambrose, while Ambrose was maintaining a somewhat standoffish appearance. Rexmoa was able to make Ambrose at least talk a bit more about what his master actually meant to him. That being, his master, Viren, wasn't just a mentor, but rather the parental figure he never had. And how Ambrose, at the end of the day, what he really wants is to be his mentor, to be the same kind of person he was, but Rexmoa at least try to be like, you know, you can't be your master. You can only be you. And the you are right now is helping the party you're currently with. So you should be proud of it. Which causes Ambrose a bit of issues, of course, but Ambrose can't help but agree with the fact that Rexmoa is, at the end of the day, correct. Even his mentor wouldn't agree with the path that Ambrose is currently going down, trying to be Viren. It's just not right for him. And I guess I should also mention that he was with that conversation with Rexmoa and Ambrose, giving a couple of tidbits about how Rexmoa is correct and how Ambrose shouldn't be so rough on himself. And at that point, a little bit of talking later, both groups decide to settle down and actually go to sleep. Which brings us to the next day, where Galarian brings Taurin back to the group, and we are now actually getting up and speaking with Taurin once more. Well, I guess we didn't actually get to that point, but we're getting to that point.
Correct. As morning comes by in the Elven city of Galranthyr, you guys wake up already getting ready into your rooms, obviously. Once you're, getting all ready, a knock on the door would call for your attention, of course. And, opening the door, obviously it would have been, let's see, I did say it was Ambrose's and Rexmoa's room. Opening the door, you could see... Opening the door, you would see the two, obviously, Taurin and Galarian. Galarian, hair turned into braids. Taurin as well, some other adjustments to her hair. Taurin wearing the eagle necklace locket insignia that that Galarian gave her, and Galarian obviously with the new woven bracelet. As you open the door, Galarian just kind of bows his head and tells you, "Oh, I'm sorry if I was a bit early. I came back to deliver Taurin as promised."
I'm sorry. I know I promised to have her back by 12, but
Yes.
things happen.
Oh yes. Galarian, of course, just kind of gestures Taurin to go ahead and join them as you know.
And of course, she would step forward and just kind of, I don't know, is everyone awake then? Are we all in the same room?
It would be like you guys would be outside of Rexmoa and Ambrose's room. I would assume that like Kipper and Jory would come out shortly after. We can say that.
Probably like hear the conversation going on.
Mhm.
Assume, maybe Torlin's back. Or
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I was just making sure, because all she's going to say is, "Good morning, everyone."
Wait 1 second. Where's Jory?
You can see that Jory has left early. You
Jory
understand that Jory is not.
Out and about.
Yeah, you understand that Jory is not a person that stays in areas like these. It's as a matter of
Jory's
fact.
gonna-
Exactly, it would have been a little bit
feeling a little
awkward for him.
claustrophobic.
So
Yeah,
he just
He's in the woods.
he just left. So you may find Jory soon, again. But yeah, Kipper, you wake up. Obviously, you hear the chatting outside, and you just decide to open your door, and you see the site that I described. Taurin and Galarian.
Kipper's just gonna smile slyly, like Grinch smile. Kipper knows what went down.
So, with that, obviously, Galarian says, "I still have to fulfill the part of my deal. I offered you some assistance in the matter of gear. So, if you all could join me into the armories, I will be more than happy to assist."
We appreciate it. Now more than ever, we need what we can get.
I'm sure new things will pop up as well, so we'll definitely at least make use of this and whatever else we can get our hands on the way.
That is great. Well, whenever you're ready, I will wait for you downstairs. I don't want to interrupt your morning time. So I will see you there then. You just kind of, bows to everybody and starts heading out. You can see like the little rush step of avoiding awkward conversations.
Okay.
As he leaves.
100% blushing.
Oh yeah. You can tell. You can tell.
It's
So,
obvious.
after he leaves, Kipper just kind of turns slowly to Taurin with the Grinch smile, just like, what transpired over this past night? It
I
doesn't sound like that normally.
hope you have a good night.
It was a pleasant evening. And then, obviously, she would kind of glance and see that Ambrose has the bandages on his hand and would ask, "What happened?"
Oh, and as you're saying that, you can see flowers creeping up on Ambrose's arms from Cheese Flask. Nothing too flashy, just a little decoration in his stone-like body.
Nice.
I imagine it probably fits somewhat well.
Uh-huh.
Kipper
Also, would not
noticed
be the first time.
Yes.
Right?
Kipper notices that and is just like, Oh wow, I did that once too.
I did that once too.
This feels familiar.
Yeah.
And I imagine Ambrose also doesn't really get like the normal like darkened eyes that you would have because Herb Tanasi.
Mm-hmm.
It's instead like that normal like dull pulsating glow of his veins that the cracks that he has. Oh, instead it's somewhat dull and not like pulsating as much anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Usually when he wakes up they're very glowy and obvious, but this morning they're kind of dull and almost unnoticeable.
Okay.
I will respond saying, kind of looking at the now bandaged hand. I'm sure you remember, but Galarian left me with the mage. I won't say it went terribly. I did learn some, but it was not good. It was negative, even if I did learn something. And it stressed me out. Rexmoa tried to calm me down, but I got a little worried. Well, I was kind of look at my hand once more, not really saying why I seem to have bandages.
Speaking of
Taurin
Rexmoa.
kinda
Oh no, go ahead.
be a
Sorry.
little sad. Taurin be like, oh, like a little worried, like, oh my goodness. But go ahead.
I was about to say, speaking of Rexmoa, what do you think about this whole situation?
I tell Taurin, it's like, you know who was also worried? It was me. I was worried about you. And I kind of look sad. And then I look at Taurin, and I noticed a little something different. And I eyeball, what was it? A bracelet or
No, she has a chain with a locket.
Yeah.
It's good.
Okay. I look at it, and then I look up and I look at her, and I look at it again, and I look up and I look at her, and I like step a little closer, and I'm like, it's like, are you two betrothed now?
It is actually a good question, though.
It's like, why do we need labels?
Huh. Is that what they call it? Betrothed, I guess?
I'm afraid to use any other word for it.
I suppose.
Kipper's jaw just drops.
But you were worried. I didn't mean to worry you.
I'm sorry. Betrothed? Like, as in, getting married?
There hasn't been any talk about that just yet, but we just exchanged gifts for now.
I thought that he was just a mark. But I'm very proud of you. You're seeing more than a wallet.
I think possibly yes. We'll see where it goes, though. Of course.
This is the first time you try to do this, hasn't it? Isn't it?
Maybe.
Poor Rexmoa.
There may have been somebody else before.
You don't have to tell me.
Yeah. She'll just pat Rexmoa on the shoulder. It's okay.
It's okay, Dad. I love him.
If you want to know more, I'll tell you more some other time. Maybe over like a cup of beer or something.
If it's okay, Rexmoa, I haven't done anything like that. It's just Taurin who's the outlier.
What?
Thank you for trying, Kipper.
I'm very lonely.
Oh.
Although I
Hey,
did
that's
try
okay.
and
There is
hit
that
up
mermaid, right?
yeah, mermaid.
Oh, not
Oh,
mermaid,
that's
but
right, the mergirl. Yeah.
I just winked at her. I think that was the extent of it.
I mean,
Okay,
she
that was
looked
it.
happy.
Yeah. Yeah. I sense a fling from that more than anything.
Aw.
Well, I'm happy your night went well. And I guess I'm sorry for not worrying about you last night.
Well, you had your own, you had your own things to kind of think about. It seems like, and if you ever have trouble sleeping, we can always find some nice tea to relax to.
Admittedly, I have not had much in my time.
Rexmoa can also whack you out with his staff and then I can heal you so it won't hurt.
K.O.
Okay.
That was a joke.
Or is it? Like, I'm worried.
It was mostly a joke. It was mostly a joke.
That was out of character, but yeah, it's good.
I'm in character all the time now.
Oh, okay, got
Oh,
it.
no.
Mm.
Well, we probably shouldn't keep Larian too long.
Yes.
That's right. Did you all get stocked up and are ready for the next adventure, I'm assuming?
Ooh, that reminds me. You remember all those weird items I got out of Hag Lady basement?
Ooh, do tell.
Yeah, horrid Hag Lady. Man,
They-
this has not been
What?
a good. Oh, sorry, Ambrose. You were speaking.
They weren't cursed, right?
So yeah, apparently they weren't cursed, which I'm very thankful for. I was thinking of selling them, but then I saw. Oh wait, nope, that's my container to go. Hold on, just push that aside. So I got a Warhammer of Inspiration, which is now my Warhammer 100%. But then I got a charisma necklace, which I was originally going to give to Taurin, but I don't know what the fashion statement of having one necklace on top of another necklace would do. And then there's the Mask of Stealth. So, I don't know who wants Mask of Stealth and who wants Charisma, but they're up for grabs.
I am
Okay.
probably no good with either of those
Player
things.
question.
Mm-hmm.
So, sneak attack is like an action, right?
Well, no.
Is sneak attack something specific to like a rogue
No,
class?
no.
Okay.
The sneak. Okay, so Rogue has an ability called Sneak Attack that gives them more damage. If they have advantage against the target, it is related to advantage because usually when you're flanking, you get advantage. So Rogue's flanking, blah 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 blah.
Alternatively, just having an enemy of your enemy
Mm-hmm.
next to them also gives you
Exactly.
it.
But sneak attacks themselves, if you're flanking somebody, you would get advantage. You would call that a quote unquote sneak attack. If you surprise somebody, which means like you attack them first before they can act, that would be considered an advantage attack or a sneak attack, again, quote unquote, because obviously it's not the ability, but you can call them that.
Yeah, it's really only the ability if you actually are a rogue.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I was just wondering if like mechanically how much of an advantage like being stealthy would be.
You would get you would get an advantage on your attack roll if you are not seen and you can attack.
Okay.
Is basically what you're describing as being hidden from the enemy,
Mhm.
which if the enemy cannot see you, you automatically have advantage.
Exactly.
Honestly, that might make the most sense for you because you are hand-to-hand combat very often.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, even just to start with.
Or
feel like
stick
getting a
to
good-
head combat.
Yeah.
I wear heavy armor, so my stealth already kind of sucks.
Hmm.
I do have proficiency in it, but the issue is I have disadvantage because I'm wearing heavy armor.
So it doesn't really matter. Yeah.
I was very much thinking charisma necklace for Taurin, just because Taurin is always
I could-
the people.
Yeah, I
smoker.
think so
Definitely
too.
makes sense.
I will say I will explain what the items do specifically, because since last session we couldn't get through them. The
Yeah.
necklace is a necklace that has the friend spell stored in it. Once a day you can cast a friend spell for free. The mask is a mask that when it's on, you get a bonus +1 to any stealth rolls. And the Warhammer is once a day. If you crit with the Warhammer, you get an inspiration point.
I'll take a friend spell.
But you already have I'm sorry, I have to count. I think we have 6 friends. Or 7
Oh,
friends.
I thought you were counting the amount of necklaces. I was like, isn't it just one?
No, 7 friends, because that
6
includes
necklaces.
Galarian, Chi.
I don't know if I would call
Jory.
Galarian a friend. He might be
He's
might be
a
even more
little
than that.
Friends and benefits.
Okay, well, he's friends with
Oh.
us, and then past that with Taurin.
Oh my.
Little. Yeah, which I'm gonna have to give you the talk about that later.
Just as a little reminder, the friend spell, what the friend spell does is that you have advantage. Once you cast it, you concentrate on it, you cast it on yourself, and you get advantage on charisma checks against one creature of your choice that isn't hostile.
I put
That's a
the
good
specifics into chat already.
Yeah,
I like
exactly.
that one.
There you go.
Now-
Any creature.
Exactly.
You know,
Make sure
learning is all about
Rexmoa
repetition. Mm.
Put Mask of Stealth in your inventory, and Taurin.
Okay. Is that what it's
But-
called?
You can call him that.
I-
It's just like a wooden mask. Like I said,
Okay.
it's carved to look like an owl, but that's just descriptions.
Oh, you can call it Stealthy Owl Mask or Night Owl Mask.
I
don't
will
know.
say,
Pretty good.
all of these items are attunement, so until you attune to them, you will not have this bonus.
Mhm.
Which takes a short or long rest, or alternatively, you can just spend time tuning,
trying
but-
to understand the object. Yes.
Mm.
But technically speaking, it's best to do over a short rest because the game specifically says you can do it while resting. So
Well, if Kipper is sharing amongst friends and would like to part with the necklace, I wouldn't mind taking it off your hands.
Go.
There's only one clause for this necklace, and it is if you manage to get a necklace that's better than this one and you sell this one, split the profits with me.
Of
'Cause
course.
Yeah.
All good. I got you. No worries.
Thank you. Friends in money, friends in life.
Correct. You are good. Yep.
I just want to make sure I didn't accidentally give the wrong things.
No, you're all fine. That's what I was just reading. Yeah, no, you're good. As I said, your items are yours to take, but you need to attune to them. Just a little reminder, you can only have up to 3 items attuned at the same time. I don't think you have a lot of magic items as of right now, so you're fine, but as we progress, it's a good thing to remember.
Yeah. So make sure to note somewhere that you're attuning to so and so item and how many you have attuned currently.
Exactly.
That way you don't forget. Oh, hey, this item requires attunement.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Because
Yeah, that reminds-
essentially, how attunement works is just if you attempt to attune to 4 items, you drop attunement on one of the other items.
Okay.
That's it. There's no disadvantages or anything. It's just that you have to stop attuning to one of the items you already have.
Exactly.
Mm.
I will say, as a player, that I do have the staff, and then I'll have this necklace.
Ooh,
so I
the
can
staff.
equip them.
The staff is also attunement, by the way. Once you tell me that you're going to attune to it, yeah, you must have them equipped. The staff, at least. The necklace, obviously, you're wearing it, so that is having it equipped. But a weapon specifically, you must have it equipped to get the benefits of it.
Right. So I gotta make sure I have that equipped, and I think those are like the 2 items I have so far. That I would have to attune. So
Correct.
that's almost at max.
By the way, just in case, we did long rest, so make sure you have all your resources.
Correct. Everybody long
Thank
rested,
you.
so you should all have all your resources back. And since you leveled up, yeah, you would see that you have more mana and more things.
I finally have 2 attacks. Now I can miss 2 times in 1 turn.
Yay!
Or 4 times if I'm
Or
feeling
4
spicy.
times, exactly.
Oh yeah, it's the spice of life.
So as you guys grab all your stuff, and people are already starting to walk around, the morning life is starting in the large elven capital. What are you guys doing?
Well, we are technically making Galarian wait, so we should probably meet with him downstairs, and unless he wants to do something beforehand, get any new gear we have access to.
Yep, let's get this adventure on the road.
Yeah.
Correct.
Long, dusty trail.
Yeah, you guys go down the large spiral staircase that made your inn that was carved inside of this large tree. And once you head out, you can see that Galarian is over there just waiting around, just normal stuff. He's just passing time. And as he sees you, obviously he greets you again and then leads you towards the barracks where they keep the armory for the soldiers and all of that. Entering the place, none of the guards they don't tell anything. They just like, okay, hey, Lord, bowing in respect, and Galarian makes you walk through it, and inside of the armory, where you can see the very neatly organized Elven armory, which has a lot of armors, a lot of weapons, and some other items that may be useful for combat situations specifically. Galarian, just gestures at the place and says, "Please, help yourselves. This is the least I can do for our alliance that we just formed."
No. Let's have a look around. Yeah, Rexmoa will bow his head and take a look at the armory.
Yep, around there, as I said, you can find many different types of armor, from the heavy, bulky armor that you have seen some of the guards wear to some lighter armor, still kind of very well crafted and almost a little fashionable, but still, the purpose of an armor. You can find specifically, you can find chainmails, you can find plate armors, and you can find leather. Normal leather armors. Correct. That's what I have here. That is in terms of armor. In terms of weapon, you can see a variety of weapons: one-handed, two-handed, swords, daggers, maces, axes. A lot less maces and axes, and a lot more swords, more bladed weapons, rather than blunt. You can find spears, glaives, all sorts of things like that. In terms of adventuring gear, you can see useful items like, for example, hooks for attaching to ropes to make grappling hooks, and other sort of equipment that may be used in a combat situation. All you have to do is ask.
So, question. The kits, like the disguise herbalism kits and the thieves tools, do we get those like as items, or are they just like
Oh no, you get those as items. I don't know why D&D doesn't specifically explain what each of them has, but if you want to know, I can send you the contents of each kit. The disguise kit is just basically makeup and like another set of clothes for you to disguise yourself as. Herbalism kits is stuff to make, you know, alchemy and all of that sort of deal. And you know, it all depends. I can send you the image of the contents. I don't know why they just don't put them in. I guess it would be a lot of text in your bag, but I will send you the image of the contents.
Okay, because I just wanted to get like a kit of one of each if I could for Taurin.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if I already have them because it just has question marks next to them, so I'm not sure if it's something I'm supposed to put in myself or because it's pro and a tribute. So
okay, so yes, with the herbalism kit, I'm gonna send you this right here. As you can see, the herbalism kit allows you to, well, serves you to identify plants and to craft certain things that I will send you over there. And which one was the other one?
This will be the thieves' tools.
This guy's thieves' tools. Thieves' tools, yes, of course, we do have that. And we have all of this as well. I'm gonna send you both. And yeah, easily you can see that they have stuff for like combat medics and some other things for like infiltrations. You know that from Galarian's first entrance, you know that they also do like sweeps on places.
Nice. Yeah. Well, that would be on my list to get for Taurin. Aside from like maybe some mana potions.
As for potions, you don't see any potions. You see what it is, armors and weapons and some sort of items.
Do they have any like throwables in here?
Of course, they have knives for throwing. In terms of like, they have throwing knives. They have, well, your standard bow and arrows. And darts they don't have, but you can use like other stuff like axes, like hand axes to throw.
All right.
Wait, did Rexmoa? Did you just ask for throwing knives?
I just asked if what kind of throwables there were in the armory.
Okay.
So,
It's so funny because you said that, and then I was about to ask ZJ, do you have any throwing knives? And
it just so happens
They would just be considered as daggers, as normal daggers, but you can use them as throwing knives because obviously they have the thrown property.
are there good ones that are better than normal throwing daggers?
Let me check actually. I will say, right here, they all seem to be the same, unfortunately for you.
Gross.
They would just be normal throwing daggers for every single one of them.
Okay, that's acceptable. I will. Do I just need one of them, and I'll just? But I could only use.
Well, you can throw one of them and then pick it up again. I mean, nobody's stopping you from doing that.
Yeah, but I'd probably lose it for the rest of the battle, or unless
until you pick it up.
go
Yes,
up the monster and take it out of them.
exactly.
So I would assume maybe like I'll take 5.
5 daggers, sure. You can grab 5 daggers. Here, I'm gonna send you the item list so you can add them appropriately.
Very good.
There you go. You can see what the damage is and the range of the dagger. As for you, Rexmoa, how many do you want?
How much do they weigh?
1 pound apparently.
Let me check my inventory real quick.
You should be able to get. I'm pretty sure it's your strength times 10 where you can have maximum of your inventory. We're not being so strict with inventory weights, but as long as it makes sense, I mean, I'll allow it.
Okay. I was thinking like, how many throwing daggers? Too many throwing daggers. I was gonna say 10. And I was like,
that's a lot of throwing daggers.
I'll take like 5.
Okay.
That seems like a more reasonable amount.
Sure, you can get 5 as well.
I feel like when we're like camping, we'll probably like just kind of like play throwing daggers, kind of similar to how people play darts. Also, let's see, how much would the dagger be? 10 plus. I mean, not 10 plus strength. Oh, wait.
Oh, it's it is a finesse weapon, so you can either use your strength or dexterity. It would be D20 plus either strength or dexterity, whatever you think is highest for you.
Oh, okay. Let's see.
And the damage is 1d4 piercing.
Oh, okay.
Actually, Rexmoa is super good with knives.
Oh yeah, Rexmoa is super good.
Because knives are considered a monk weapon.
Correct. So you also get proficiency with them. So you add your proficiency bonus plus your d20 plus your 5 dexterity that you already have.
Oh, actually, I don't know if if Roll20 would do it for you. I just want to make sure, Rexmoa, your martial arts dice has gone up to 1d6.
I think it does it automatically, but in case it doesn't, we'll check it out next time we see a martial arts check.
I.e., your unarmed attacks become 1d6 instead of 1d4.
Yeah, it's updated on the sheet.
There you go.
That also means that throwing knives are also 1d6 instead of 1d4.
Correct. Because it is a monk weapon. And all your cantrips should be updated as well in terms of damage and everything.
I put some stuff that I would look for into the chat.
Oh, okay. Let me read it. I was not paying attention to the chat as it
is some of the stuff I'm not sure they'd have here. Also, we do need to get actual arrows for that longbow.
Yes, arrows. You can see like crates full of arrows.
I don't know who's carrying it right now. Someone is, but we don't have any arrows for it, so we can't use it anyway. So maybe grab a quiver with 20 arrows.
Yes, Dishonor, you can get all of that easy enough. The cartographer tools, not, but everything else you can get.
Because I officially have proficiency in cartographer tools now because of level 3 from Battlemaster gives you 1 artisan proficiency. So I wanted to actually have, the actual stuff to use it.
The cartographer tools you won't be able to get in like a general store or like a scribe or something like that,
Because I never said that I was going to get them, so at some point I'd like to actually have it.
But the rest totally. The oil, you would get your lantern will be 1 flask of oil to refill your lantern.
Okay.
What are the stats on the Warhammer of Inspiration? Is the stats of a normal Warhammer.
I already deleted that. That's why I'm asking.
I will send you that. It's 1d8 bludgeoning damage. And versatile, if you use it with 2 hands, it's 1d10. Wait.
Something that makes it really easy. Do you see like the 3 books icon on the top right of your screen on Roll20?
Oh yeah, I could just do that. Yeah.
Compendium. And here you can search for an item. So if you were to search, like, say, Warhammer.
Yeah, I forgot I could do that.
Oh, okay.
It lets you either click on the Warhammer, and you can also
drag and drop it into your sheet.
It and drag and drop it, and it will put it into inventory for free.
Correct.
Oh.
Just some stuff to make things a little bit more faster and efficient than having to like rewrite everything.
I do appreciate that.
Let me get rid of these dark mushrooms.
Yep. Anything else for you guys? As I said, there's a lot of things in this Elven armory. In terms of armors and weapons, that is.
What about our block and tackle?
Sorry?
a block and tackle.
What is that? Sorry, I'm confused.
It's basically a tool to help like hoist and lower stuff.
Oh,
It's-
is it
it's
like
essentially-
a stick with a hook at the end?
Yeah, it's basically rope. It's like a small
Oh,
pulley
yeah.
system that you can like.
Oh, okay. I will say that is more of a general store kind of thing.
General store, okay.
Yeah, this is more of
I
like
was-
combat situation kind of deal, you know?
Yeah.
That's why you would have found a lot of the things that you see in your request, because they use it for various other situations. But if something that specific, it's more of a general store kind of
Yeah.
deal.
Makes sense.
All right, in terms of armor, anybody needs anything? As I said, you can find chainmail, leather, and plate.
Like a breastplate or like actual plate.
It would be. Let me check what I wrote. Because I closed it for some reason.
Breastplate would also still be beneficial to me.
It would be a breastplate. You are right.
A
It is
breastplate?
not full plate. Well, it.
Pretty sure a breastplate is still a direct upgrade for me.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you can get either a breastplate or a half plate. Both of them
half
are.
plate.
Both of them are the. Both of them are available.
I think half plate is. That will increase my AC by 1, so I will take some half plate.
Okay, so make sure to add your half plate, and I don't know what you're gonna do with your other armor.
Yeah. Guess I could either sell it or.
Uh-huh. Because I mean, if you have to save up your other armor in your backpack, you would be pretty full already.
Yeah, would be true. I mean, yes, technically speaking, chainmail is pretty easy to maneuver around, but it still has
It
gauntlets, a
still
helmet.
takes a lot of space. Yes,
Yeah.
you can totally save it up, but you would not have a lot of space for anything else.
Yeah, I guess what I would do once we leave here, I want to go to a general store anyway to buy the items I couldn't get here. So I'll just like sell off to like a blacksmith or something.
Okay, easy enough. All right. Anybody else?
Am I a bad person for wanting to take some of these supplies just so I can sell them and then get potions?
That would be a bad
that would be a
thing to
bad
do,
thing to do. Yes.
You know, I'm glad you two spoke up first, because I was gonna say that's perfectly fine. Because Galarian's just sponsoring us. I'm saying that as a player. Rexmoa would probably agree.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I mean, hey, you have an alliance with the elves now to bring the stone bearer to see what happens.
The stone bearer?
Mm-hmm.
And the stone, preferably.
And the stone, yes.
Oh, okay.
Specifically the one for Oris, but I don't think they would be upset if we bought back someone else. They'd definitely be upset if we came back with nothing.
Yes,
Correct.
and in fact, have been told if we do that, we're effectively betraying them.
And yeah, you will suffer,
Or at least,
as a matter of fact.
At least one individual has said that to us.
I think like they said something along the lines of like suffer in ways that we can't even comprehend.
Correct.
So
Is that what happened?
Yes.
Yeah. Snowbomb
Yeah.
said that.
if you
I
were
don't
paying attention,
really-
Taurin,
Oh damn.
I don't really respect Sylvana though,
Hmm?
so can't
So
respect
know,
her
scary.
word either.
I assure you, Kipper, your amount of respect for Sylvana has nothing to do with the thumb screws that she would put on us if we come back and she's not happy. So I will.
I wouldn't care if she's
res-
not happy.
I don't really think anything
Taurin
will
might be
make
safe.
her
I do not know
be
about
happy.
us.
Also, I will say, Galarian would get a little sketchy if they see you taking a lot more items that you would need. For example, if you take like 3 sets of armor, you'd be like, what are you
Yeah,
doing
I mean,
with that?
It's like stealing from work. You gotta do it in a not suspicious way.
Uh-huh.
I could always use another one of these. Might lose the first one, you know.
I will also
I mean,
say,
technically,
by the way,
across US monsters, we actually will need an extra.
you know what? Fair enough. But I will also say these are all like standard army for Galranthier. So
Yeah.
you probably cannot sell them in anywhere in Galranthier.
Yeah, understood. But I bet someone that would love to buy them, the dwarves.
Interesting. Well, you have to
Are
wait
you
and
gonna
see.
carry it all the way on the road?
Oh yeah. No, I'm
Okay.
not.
Question for ZJ.
Uh-huh.
How many javelins could I reasonably carry on me?
You probably could carry
Right now I
like
have 3.
I think that's enough because javelins are some they're
Yeah,
not
they are
short.
small.
They're
I
not
think,
short.
I think classes, if they have javelins, start with 4. I think.
No, I think they all start with 3. I know because I made a barbarian recently and they start
Okay,
with 3.
I mean, I don't remember. I have 3 right now, and so I just wanted to have like, I guess like the max.
I would
amount
say
you
that would be the
normally have.
max amount because you have to carry
Okay.
them somewhere, so you will have to tie them somewhere, and you still have
I
a
imagine-
big pokey stick.
I imagine like my backpack has like a little like spot that I can like
Mhm.
tuck them into.
like belt or something that you can just like
Yeah.
yeah. But 3, I think it's the right amount. Obviously, and also you're carrying a great sword, so
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I have what I wanted to grab.
Hmm.
Kipper, Rexmoa, Taurin, anything else?
Well, I'm good on armor and weapons, really. I got my dagger, got my studded leather armor, I got made.
Mhm.
Do
and
they
I
have
got
any
my
like?
staff of defense.
Do they have any like survival gear?
Yeah,
in
totally.
here.
They have like kits for like survival stuff. As people were already getting like there is the thieves tools which allow you to disarm traps and open locks. There is like explorers. Well, not specifically explorers kit. Explorer kit would be another thing. But yeah, what kind of thing are you using? Like for example, Taurin got an herbalism kit, which is all alchemy related.
I was looking for something along the lines of like an outdoorsman kit.
That
Because I do
I
have
think
one.
that would be an adventurer's kit if I'm not correct.
Mhm.
Adventurer.
Okay, 'cause what I have right now is I have an herbalism kit as well.
Or is it Dungeoneer kit? Dungeoneer, because they have a Dungeoneer's pack, I think. Yeah. What you're thinking of is a Dungeoneer's pack. It's basically what you think. It's rations, torches, all the basic things that you would need to go on an adventure. But that would be more of a general store kind of thing.
Okay.
Because it's
Which, like I
specifically
said, I want to go to anyway. So if you
yeah,
wanna grab that-
it's more specific towards adventuring rather than combat situations.
Okay. Well, if they don't have anything like a Greek fire grenade or something, I think I'm done.
Unfortunately, no.
Do they have
Very
potion?
specific.
No potions. No, that is the one thing they do not have.
They hate me.
The first alchemist fire grenade was pretty great.
Mm-hmm,
I want more.
It was pretty
I
good.
need thing to keep my mana up.
Didn't you buy 2 potions already?
You did.
Yeah, but I want some for free.
Oh.
Buy one, get one free.
Give me them free potions, Bo.
But yes, as for that, I mean that's all that you can find in there. If you guys are satisfied what you're getting, make sure to note all your items in your I guess character sheet. And once you're done, you head out, obviously Galarian taking you all the way out into the main plaza once again. Everybody is just like, saying hello to Galarian and all of those sort of deals as you guys move through the city. You are now in the main plaza, already equipped. Galarian is there, just kind of expecting what you guys are deciding to do.
like I said, I just want to go to a couple of stores, get rid of my chainmail. Grab the couple of things I wasn't able to get at the armory.
Of course.
I imagine I'm paying for.
Yes. Let's
Unless
see.
Valerian wants to buy it for me.
Huh?
I won't ask him. I won't ask him to buy something for me, though. I'm joking.
But yeah, easily, like, you can just go to a general store if you guys want to. We can just, make you guys get there. Let's see. Let me open up my shops. Yeah.
Okay, let's see. I'm looking for Kotaku's store.
Let's see. Mm-hmm.
I was gonna say, I think I'm gonna try to talk to Galarian on the way there.
Okay. What would you like to tell him?
I would like to. Okay, get in character.
Mm-hmm.
Compose.
Yeah. So, Galarian, Perrin, how diligent is he when it comes to scribing?
Oh, well, he is the oldest known elf, has been practicing his craft for hundreds of years. I believe there is no one better than him for scrying.
Oh yeah, scrying. Is he paranoid or diligent when it comes to sending people out on these types of missions? Like, would he be scrying right now even?
He thinks about what you're saying and he says, it's hard to tell. I don't think Perrin is the type of man who would just spy constantly. However, I do think he would try and get whatever scrying he can do. Of course, scrying is not a simple task. I don't understand the concept in its entirety, but I'm sure a master scryer like him can find whoever you're looking for, if that's what you're asking me. Or what are you asking me, as a matter of fact?
I was just curious how frequently we should report back with information. If Perrin would be taking care of it, of course.
Well, as you promised the council, as soon as you go and find the stone bearer in the stone, you should return, of course. If not, I'm assuming some elf platoon would find you. I'm not entirely sure what the resolution was. Once you left, I was with them and we discussed other topics. Nothing really about how to relay the information.
Well, flow of information is important. I suppose perhaps I'll send a letter as we journey.
That sounds like it could be useful, but let's just hope they have fast birds to send the letter. If not, as I said, the city is always open for all of you. You may return, as you should return, when the stone bearer is found. With the stone, of course.
Kind of hopping on the topic here. Is scrying is always as dangerous as it was for me yesterday?
No. Scrying is an art that I am not too familiar with, but from what I can understand, it's looking through the eyes of the world itself. However, if what I've been told that happened to you was correct, well, scrying is kind of like looking from a two-way mirror. And if the person who is scrying is good enough, they can probably see what you are doing as well. As I said, I'm not experienced with this kind of magic, but I understand some of it.
Right. Well, I guess if you see that scholar again, I don't know how pointed you are with him, apologize for me. I didn't think that would happen.
Yeah, it's all right. I will deal with that. You don't have to worry about that right now. Your mind should be in whatever challenges would come, because I don't imagine getting another stone bearer and another stone would be an easy task. You've proven yourselves already battle ready, and I don't doubt that you can defeat even stronger enemies than what we have. But still, it is not only normal enemies that we're talking about here.
Right. And I have nothing more to say on that topic.
Rexmoa, anything else?
Yes. What of the conditions on the way to Galvathir?
What would you like to know?
You said they seem to be mobilizing. Has there been any more danger on the roads than normal?
As far as my patrols have informed me, the roads are the same as they used to be. Maybe the odd bandit here and there trying to make merchants and normal passerbys pay some tolls, but nothing that a group like yourselves cannot deal with. As for other types of interruptions or dangers, I've not been informed of.
Yeah, and that's it as far as questions that Rexmoa has.
Okay. So yeah, you guys walk over to the general store. Again, wooden building, very, very pretty. Inside, you can see a lot of things. There is a lady behind the counter, a little bit on the older side. She greets you all and asks, "What would you like to buy?"
Like I said, I'm looking for cartographer's tools.
Cartographer's tools would get you... Yes, cartographer's tools, she can sell it to you for 15 gold pieces.
Or sold. Or bought, I suppose. I don't know.
You
Okay.
can see that she has a lot of random items in the shelves and everywhere.
What store are we in right now?
General store.
General.
Oh, general store.
Perfect.
I would like to order a general, please.
Generals are out of stock right now,
Oh,
unfortunately.
but they are so loud
Mhm.
and rude.
Well, actually, as a matter of fact, Kipper, you are traveling with a general.
Really?
Yeah, the elven man that is guiding you.
Oh, I didn't know we were having an entourage. Okay.
Well, no, it's Galarian.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, he's coming with us?
No, I mean, he is with you right now in the shop because obviously he took you there.
Okay.
I feel like he's just kind of like shying off to the corner. He's following, but
Yeah, he's just kind of letting you do your things. You know, there's still like the exchange of looks here and there with Taurin, and obviously something going on there, but he's just mostly like leaving you guys to do your own things.
I like the fact that he's
Distraction?
probably like been a lord for so long and had to be strong and like doing adult stuff, and like Taurin just makes him feel like a little school lad again.
Probably.
So sweet.
Mm-hmm.
So cute.
Probably. But yes,
Definitely.
Probably.
Ambrose, yeah, if you're going to get the tools, 15 gold pieces,
Yep,
and just add them
done
to
so.
your thing. Perfect. Anything else that you guys would like from the shop?
I can't think of anything.
General store, right?
General store. So a lot of adventuring
Is-
gear, some random
wait.
stuff.
Would they have seasonings?
They have seasoning. As a matter of fact, they do. They would go for 2 silver pieces. That is the name. Sorry, I kind of had a stroke there. 2 silver pieces. It will give you a little container full of seasoning.
The all in one container, not multiple.
That is a
different kinds?
per container. So
Oh, per container.
Mhm.
Okay, let's see. What kind of seasonings you got, Mr. Man?
what kind of seasonings do you like? Well, there would be a normal salt and pepper, of course.
Gross. Give me some cool elf spice.
Some cool elf spice.
Give me some bread.
Some bread. I would say that he can pull out another sort of seasoning. This one is in a little bit of a fancier container. It's this one is a little bit more expensive. It's still cheap. Going to 5 silver pieces. But you can tell by smell alone, it's a lot more herby, and you probably already tasted some in the various types of food items that you have been eating around here.
What is it called?
It is called.
I'm like making you create
Yes,
a
you are making me
spice
create
name
a
on the
spice
fly.
name on the fly. As a matter of fact, well, that is fine. That is what I do.
Paprika.
No. That is a
Garam masala.
Cinnamon.
cinnamon. It comes from the garam plant.
Yes.
Scary spice.
Gary spice. Oh no, it's Gary spice.
Snooty
First
spice.
Gary's mod, now Gary Spice.
No, no.
It is called silken salt.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
It's all the flavor of salt without the gout.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
mhm.
it's called silken salt, but it's not actually salt because it tastes like herbs. It lies to you.
Correct.
It's green.
It's MSG.
It's MSG. Yes, if you want to buy it, like I said, every normal container of spices is 2 silver pieces, and that one specifically is 5 silver pieces.
I will take. Do you have any like instead of like boring table pepper? Do you have like red pepper?
Red pepper is not produced in this part of the world. You-
Like spicy?
You would have to
No
go to the more
spicy?
eastern side of the world for that.
Oh well, I'll make do. I'll take a silken salt herb. I'll take regular salt.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, no, we're gonna go to a seaside place at some point, and I need some gourmet sea salt from there. Do they got any dried berries? Juniper berries, perhaps? I know
This
they're
would
very
count
important.
as rations. They do definitely have them, but these will count as rations, and they will go for 5 silver pieces on each one. These are just obviously your trail food. You know, your food for obviously you're traveling.
Oh wait, I can probably, instead of buying these, I can probably forge some of these on the way. Is there potentially a book for wild edible plants that Kipper could get?
You could get an herbalism kit that would allow you to identify herbs, and that would go for 5 gold pieces.
I will take that. So 5 gold and 2 silver.
Correct. Well, 5 gold and 5 silver if you're buying the silken salt.
Oh, yeah. Let's see.
And you have yourself an herbalism kit, which I will send you what they do in a second. And you have yourself a container of silken salt. It smells very nice.
Yay. Okay, let's see.
We'll definitely need rations.
Yes, rations would get you
Yeah.
Daily, it would get you 2 silver pieces per day. So if you want to buy rations for a week, that would be 14.
Okay. 14 silver pieces for a week?
Uh-huh.
Only got 10.
If you have gold, I mean, you can exchange it. It's 100, right? 100 or 10 gold or 100 gold? I always forget.
Okay.
For a silver
thought
piece.
Okay. How many copper pieces make a silver piece?
That is 10. I do know that one.
Cool. Okay, just making sure because I've never had anyone ask that before. So okay. So I got 15 of those. I can actually. Well, wait. Yeah, you said 14. Sorry, no.
Did she just say Fuyo like Kirby?
No, like Uncle Roger.
Oh.
I'll do a gold. Yeah.
Okay.
Understood.
So you'll get the change. That will be a total of 86 silver pieces. Change
Nice.
for your gold.
Okay.
And you'll get a week's worth of rations.
And a week's worth of rations. So how many gold pieces was that, or?
Oh, like I said, it was 14 silver pieces. And yeah, they weigh 2 pounds each. And you have 7 days worth of rations.
Okay.
What were you saying, Kipper?
I'm just letting sorry, I was about to say something, but I decided to type it in.
Oh, okay. Let me read it.
We were just trying to figure out because I just have a bunch of things that I don't have anymore in my inventory, and I was like, how do I delete these?
Yeah. If you click on the lock on the bottom of your item list, and you'll see that a little red dot appears next to them. If you click that red dot, it will delete them.
All right, nice and clean.
Nice. Good question.
It is very important for making things good.
Also, Dishonor, the block and tackle, they also sell it. 1 gold piece.
1 gold piece? Okay, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I need the map of the city I grew up in, considering I have it in the back of my mind.
Sure, I mean, if you don't want to have it and if you just want to have it memorized, that's all good. As I said, you're very acquainted with the city.
I give it to Silvana.
Yes, anybody else has anything? Remember, this one is more of random items for things. For example, you got mess kits, pots, pans, stuff like that.
Okay, so Rexmoa is looking around, and I'll pick up. You said it was like a Dungeoneer's pack, right?
Correct. There is
I
the.
assume, yep.
Mm-hmm.
I was just gonna say, I assume they just have it as like a neat like pack already filled with items on the shelf.
Exactly. It would be like a backpack, pretty much, just like made up for this specific purpose. And that would charge. That would go for 15 gold pieces.
Yeah, I'll take that.
And the Dungeoneer
I would
packs.
like a fishing tackle if they have one.
Let me check, because I have a lot of things in the shop. This person has everything that you can imagine. I'm gonna send you the items of the Dungeoneer pack if you want to add them alone, because I don't know why. Like I said, D&D just tells you, hey, you got a Dungeoneer pack. Cool. What is in there? I don't know. I have to find it somewhere. You said a fishing tackle.
Yeah.
And as a matter of fact, they do.
Fishing. All right, I'll take one of those. And for my final request, I want to see if they have like a whistle or like a signal flare type item.
They
I don't know if a
also
signal flare
have
would
that
exist in D&D.
They also have that. The fishing tackle will go 2 copper each one, and the signal, they have a signal whistle for 5 copper.
All right, so that would be
7
9
copper. Yeah, but
plus the 15 gold, was it, for
correct.
the pack?
15 gold
All right.
pieces.
Beautiful. Yep, that will be it for me.
Awesome. Anybody else? I remind you that this shop over here has a lot of things. As I said, you can ask and I can tell you, hey, it does have it or not.
Kipper's getting a little bit excited with the the herbalism kit and just thinking about how things as we travel are just going to taste a lot better now.
And as I mentioned, you can add I think herbalism kit is just mostly like they're probably just to identify things because it doesn't really have items specifically. But in the case of the Dungeoneers pack, as I said, Rexmoa, you can add them in like on your own separate things, so you know which things you have. So you're not like, oh, I have a Dungeoneers pack. What does that do? I don't know. But yeah, if that is it, obviously, the lady would just thank you, and Galarian will be waiting outside for all of you.
I still need to sell my chainmail. I'm imagining that I probably can't do it at a general store. So
they would buy your chainmail, however, it would be a much reduced price.
Yeah, I'd rather go to a blacksmith then.
Yeah, I would say that the blacksmith, you already know where that is, so you can easily make your way over there. The blacksmith for your chainmail that has been already worn and, battle worn, that is, it will give you 35 gold pieces.
That sounds fine to me.
Okay. Awesome.
Get that out of my inventory.
Can I
That
sell?
55 pounds worth of stuff.
What's that, Taurin?
Can I sell something?
Of course. What do you want to sell?
Just this copper ring's been sitting in my inventory.
For the copper ring, they will give you... For the copper ring, they will give you 2 gold pieces.
2 gold?
Uh-huh.
Okay. I'll make that exchange. Sure.
Yep, there you go.
Awesome sauce. 889. So I got 90.
Kipper is thinking of dungeon meshy going about doing things that way now.
Just gonna
Not
eat
the
everything.
Anime. He doesn't know what that is.
Just gonna eat everything.
He's gonna find out what tastes good and what doesn't taste good.
Hey, that's fine. I think there is a feat called cook, if I'm correct, or chef, that allows you to like get stuff like that,
How does one do that feat? Do I just
Every
keep
4
trying?
levels, you get the option to either increase your ability scores or choose a feat.
Oh, okay. I have 2 feet, so I think I'm good.
Correct. And just for you to know, the chef feat will give you increasing your constitution, proficiency with cook's utensils, and you can cook a lot of things. And you can cook healing food, actually.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
The chef of the group. All right.
Yeah, Kipper has never eaten this much good food before, so his eyes have definitely been opened in the city of Galaranthier.
Mm-hmm.
Especially, being the guest of, like, the lord of the entire city. I think we, like, ate better than everyone else who lived in the city, except for maybe, like, snobby lady.
Probably.
Sylvana. Yeah.
Probably.
But she didn't even like the food she was eating. She was probably picky about it.
Who knows?
No one liked her.
I just can picture it like what's his face? Gordon Ramsay. What is this?
It's fucking raw.
Are you an
Exactly.
idiot? Are you an idiot sandwich?
So yes, as you guys go out again, anybody else wants to do anything shop related, by the way, just to get everything sorted?
I'm good now.
Okay.
All good. All sorted.
Hi, Kipper, Taurin, anything else? Selling, buying?
Good. On my end.
Awesome.
Let's get out of
awesome.
here.
So yeah, a little bit of time has passed. Still morning time. And you guys find yourselves again in the main plaza. Over there you can take the road that you would like. Galarian, of course, would accompany you until you guys are ready to depart. Once they do, let me put you in other thing. Once Galarian sees that you guys are already not willing, but ready to depart, he would, give you guys a bow and give you best wishes, and try and we'll give you a small blessing to, for your quest to be successful. It is, after all, not a simple task what you have been entrusted with. And as for Taurin, he would, no shame at all, walk in, grab you by the waist, give you a kiss, and then back. And obviously, he would tell you about the promise that you two had about, meeting each other again.
Yeah.
And so with that, he just kind of waits for your departure. And so
Taurin
with
was
that,
kind of like wave, like kind of a sad wave.
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Of course, Galera would return it.
I feel like me and Rexmoa are just peeking our heads around the corner of a wall, and I have the cheese jar in my hands, and I'm peeking her around the wall as well.
Yeah, Rexmoa will simply bow his head and solemnly just say his goodbyes to the city of Gaurenthyr itself as he prepares to take this journey with everyone.
Perfect. And you guys are heading outside of the city in the direction of the Dwarven city, if I am correct. That would be to the east side of town. You guys would be taking the east gate. Obviously, as you guys are walking through the gate, you can see the city that you're leaving behind. It has been a pleasant experience for some more than others, I will say this. It is an impression of this place that people who have lived in busy cities and slums have never seen this amount of natural beauty and coexistence. But it is a good place to break off from that busy life, that almost claustrophobic existence in these towns. As you guys are heading out from the door, you manage to see a colorful group setting up a carriage as you guys are speaking. A familiar snow leopard tabaxi and a red-haired elven lady.
Ah, yes, dancers.
As they are, readying their things to set out as well. He just, as they're getting their stuff done, he just kind of turn around and see you and just kind of give you a little wave. And they would approach you. And the man, the tabaxi man, would say, "Oh, so where are you guys headed now?"
We're heading towards the land of the dwarves, Galvathir.
Running away from the dragon as well. I don't want to honestly stay here if we have probability of the hellfire raining. The red-haired lady also waves and says hello again.
Not exactly running. Just other things you have to take care of.
Sadly, I have a feeling that our future business is going to co-align with the dragon. Well, not the dragon specifically, but the person riding the dragon. It's a lot to get into right now.
Oh, a vengeance quest. That sounds spicy.
I wouldn't say vengeance as much as he has something we want.
Oh, are you trying to steal from them? I don't know if that's advisable, given the fact that, well, you know, he has a dragon. The red-haired elf lady would say, well, we couldn't blame you, even if you were running. Dragons are dangerous, as a matter of fact.
Are you sure that's the only reason why you all are leaving? I just happened to hear some poor elven woman in the town square talking about how she was scammed, I believe, by some travelers. You wouldn't happen to know anything about that, would you?
Scammed? How so?
The details elude me, but she seemed quite upset.
Nim lets out a scoff at what you said. Upset? And what did she tell you?
I gestured towards someone else because I wasn't actually actively participating in that conversation. She didn't like me.
Oh, that's right.
So specifically, I can't exactly remember the exact words she said, just because there was a lot that happened that day, but someone took her money. Ambrose, do you remember the entire conversation?
Speaking as a player, I think she got her coin purse stolen.
Yeah, so I'll glance at Kipper and say, well, I was talking to her, and she was going around requesting someone search for a particular couple of people, by your description, who have apparently snatched her coin purse.
You can hear Trick laughing at this. And he says, oh, is that so? He turns to Nim and says, I told you she was totally crazy. I shouldn't even have talked to her. I only followed along because the opportunity of money, but, oh god, remind me not to deal with those kind of people again.
And what exactly would those kind of people be?
Well, the kind of people that want more private entertainment that I am not willing to give.
Oh. Okay.
I see.
Nim says, you know how the ladies get around you. And he says, oh no, I know. I'm well aware.
Well, regardless of what's true and what's not, I don't truly care. Petty theft is not really a worry of mine. I've been my way around the law, after all.
Well, then you should know that there are no thieves among us right now. As a matter of fact, I did not steal anything from her. What she wants is me, of course. And he gestures at himself. She was offering to pay me a very generous amount of money for private entertainment. I politely declined, and the lady just simply became infuriated.
Wouldn't be the first elf interested in the tabaxi.
And the coin purse just went missing somewhere along the way.
I don't have any other coin purse. Other than mine, that is. And he just kind of shows you random coin purse.
It'd be funny if it was like embroidered and in pink.
It said the name of the lady.
Inspection. Or investigation, there you go.
Nim grumbles and grabs Trick's tail. He isn't available. She huffs again.
Okay, so everyone in the group is getting the hint that they are a couple.
Yeah, I feel like Rexmoa would know. Yeah, he's not that ignorant.
Okay, but it would be funny if he was, though.
It would be funny. I was like, but what would I do with that information? Yeah,
You'd just be like, why isn't he available? Is he ill?
You put your hand on his shoulder and say, I'm your father now. You cannot
Oh
tell
no.
anyone.
No, it takes at least 4 to 6 business days for Rexmoa to attach to you like that.
Oh,
You know,
boy.
I think I look at Trick, and then I think about Taurin, who's like right behind me, and I think about if this situation is even worth getting into, and the answer is no, it's not.
No.
Nim says, and that lady couldn't accept this, so she made up a huge lie. You can see Nim's eyes look a little bit fiery as she mentioned this. And Trick would
Well, I
add. Oh, go ahead.
I'm happy we cleared that one up. She was rather adamant, so we said we'd at least follow up. But this seems pretty followed up.
Besides, she probably just dropped her coin purse in the forest, so that's good.
At the mention of
Probably
this,
bussing it down to that green hag we slayed.
at the mention of this, Trick says, "Oh, well, I mean, I can't blame her. Do you see what she was wanting?" And he just gestures at himself, combs his hair back, gives a little, L'Oreal hair fluff, and says, "I'm beautiful."
Okay.
That is a beautiful man right there.
I mean, she didn't throw herself at me, and I'm pretty hot.
I don't see the correlation here.
Well, I guess you guys want to continue on, or what do you guys want to do?
Oh,
Where are you all heading?
Oh, we're probably gonna head south. We're not really looking forward to the Dwarven Kingdom. I don't have a good experience with dwarves, if I'm being completely honest.
Oh, I believe you mentioned something about them being a little rowdy.
Oh yeah. If you think the problem with the lady was bad, well, let me tell you, dwarves are much worse than that.
Understood. Well, if you're going south, I imagine, are you heading in the direction of Mistbell by any chance?
Oh, perhaps we'll land up there. You just kind of ask around at his little caravan. And we're like, yeah, may do that.
That's my hometown, so make sure you enjoy the sights. Although the festivals ended, it really wasn't that great. There was less fireworks, more murder and mystery. So everything's calm now. If you see a certain fish person, tell them I said hi.
You can see Trick confused about all the information that you had just relayed to him, and he goes, right, I will do that, yes.
Kipper's like the master of shoving too much information into a conversation.
Nim
just
also
so you-
says, and the dwarves also don't quite enjoy elven blood people.
Feud then.
Understood. Oh, is Nim an elf or half elf?
You can tell that she has features of an elf, whether it's half or no, or full elf. You can't really tell, but you see the pointy ears. Bricks, of course, it's a tabaxi. We already discussed this. He's right there on the screen. Nim raises a brow at that before letting out a giggle. She then raises her hands and uses some druidcraft to drop flowers on Kipper's head.
Aww.
Trick says, well, if we ever meet again, we can probably hang out a little more.
Yes, safe travels on your journey. And do be sure to stay out of trouble, please.
I will do, and you try not to get eaten by a dragon, although it seems very unlikely that you won't. But hey, I will remember you if you do or don't.
Oh, and if at any point in your travels your equipment gets dull or anything, I know a good blacksmith. Just Main Street, Chagrin, best thing you can find.
Well, that might be very useful for us. Although I'm not more of a weapon kind of person. I am the weapon, he says with a very very big grin.
Well, you are traveling with a caravan, so I assume it may be helpful to one of you.
Oh, I know.
But the food's also pretty good. We're known for fish.
I know. I was just joking.
Joke went right over Kipper's head.
And Nim says, Trixie may not look like it, but he packs a punch.
I mean, he is showing us his pecs, so I can kind of see that.
Yes. You can see he is wearing the same clothes as you see right there. Just full frontal display. Not full, but you know what I mean.
Well, that's nice. Terrifying.
And he's like, all right, well, it was a pleasure to meet you. I will remember you as the group who may or may not be eaten by a dragon.
It was a pleasure meeting you.
Just don't go spinning any tall tales.
Oh, I will make...
Unless they're, like,
Mhm.
grand.
Oh,
Maybe
trust
make a
me,
song
I
about
will
us or
make
something.
grand rhapsodies about your tales of how 4 beautiful adventurers became the food of a dragon.
Yes. And then when we meet again, we'll make sure to tell you all about the insides of a dragon.
Oh, please do.
Right.
Wouldn't you know?
You might have to edit your song a bit.
Just a slight.
Nim will pause and reach in her satchel. She pulls out a small vial that has a blue liquid inside and holds it out to Kipper. Here, you seem like the magic using sort.
Oh my goodness. What is this?
Yeah, Nim, what is this? A vial of the finest Baja Blast.
the food additives immediately kill Kipper.
It's red 40 in a flask.
It's just a mana potion. Okay.
Yep, so Kipper, you get
Oh.
a normal mana potion.
This is incredibly helpful. Thank you. I can always appreciate mana because yeah, we get into a lot of kerfuffles.
Well, I bet you look like the kind of group that gets into a lot of trouble. I can tell from your faces. I know a group like that as well. Oh, friends.
Yes, I bet you do as well.
Oh, you don't even know the half of it. Nim smiles at Kipper. Me and Trixie have been through our share. That's why we like to help.
Well, I hope you all have a safe travel and just avoid goblins. We got into a fight with them and they're really hard to hit or evade. Just keep driving.
At this point, as you say this, obviously the caravan has already been packed and the people are kind of gesturing Trick and Nim to leave with the caravan. They go, okay, we'll take your advice and I will hopefully see you soon. Bye. And they all hop in the caravan and you see the caravan just starts going. Nim's eyes widen and then lets out a snicker about he nudges Trick and she follows him. And slowly the caravan of the two of them would start heading towards the east, but you can see at some point as you guys are walking behind it, obviously they're gaining more terrain because it's a caravan. They have horses moving it. But you can see that at some point your paths converge, one of them going south and you continuing going to the east.
Well, once they're out of immediate earshot, at least they're not plain to say noticeable,
Mhm.
I will speak up to the group and say, I'm sorry about not being as forward as I could be about what happened yesterday. I wanted to wait didn't think it was a good time to talk about it. And honestly, I had to think about it. Part of me wanted to walk away in the dead of night. Yesterday, when I went to that scryer, I didn't see it myself, but somewhere around the city of the dwarves, I think there's a cave. A cave that holds a lot of importance to me. The man I call my master might be there. And you can see that while normally I have someone just kind of a neutral expression, I am outright frowning right now. I know he's avoiding me. Maybe even everything. But this is different. What I felt wasn't right. It was like my master was ashamed of something. And I don't know what. Something I don't know. Something was fighting through the squire's eyes, cackling at him, some evil force. I don't know what could have been the cause, or what it was, but whatever it is, it saw me. It knows I exist.
Do you think this entity will prove dangerous for us?
I don't know. My mentor, while he may be a knight, he's intelligent. This shame that we felt, I don't understand that. That is what's confusing me the most.
Well, seems like we need to go there and find out. And actually talk to him.
And we're heading in that direction anyway. It's not like we haven't fought horrifying monsters and entities beyond our comprehension before. Kipper just puts his hand on Ambrose's shoulder, which also means that Kipper has to be on his tippy toes. Because he is the tallest of us, and I'm the shortest of us.
For a moment, there was almost a scowl on my face before I returned to a somewhat neutral expression, and it's obvious that I'm trying to look skyward and away. I appreciate it, but I'm not sure. There's a lot I have to think about with this, and a lot I'm not even sure how to talk about.
Well, I was gonna say, sorry.
No, you go first.
We'll take all the time you need because the words will come. Right now, just try not to think too much about it until we get more answers.
And we at least have a lot of time on the road. It just happened as well. So I think just walking out in the air. I mean, I love Galrinthia. That was absolutely gorgeous. But I think just constant change of scenery will help to clear our minds.
And good
And
food.
I will point out literally every single individual thing that I've never seen before, which is a lot because I've lived in one town my entire life. I will be so incredibly distracting, Ambrose. You do not understand. Look into my eyes.
There's a moment of hesitation, but I will look down at you.
I am so distracting. That is all. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
I suppose what I'm getting at is I want to warn you that if whatever this thing is still able to watch me, because it knows I exist now, whatever it was strong enough to hurt the scryer.
All the more reason to walk with company, I would say.
All the
I can
more
tell
reason-
that.
I was gonna say, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I can tell that this isn't something you can be deterred from doing, Ambrose. So I see no reason to go about it alone.
I scoff and say, all the more reason why I should have left in the night.
Boy.
But something stopped me. Maybe it was our conversation. Whatever it was, I'm sticking with you all for right now.
Good. I don't know what I would have done if you just left. I mean, I kind of do know what I would have done. I would have just probably tried to find you. That's pretty self-explanatory. Kipper has serious foot and mouth disease, I'm realizing.
Isn't that like a real disease?
No, it's not a real disease until I kick you in the mouth.
Whoa,
Damn. Okay.
aggressive.
That's what to say. It's like a disease elementary schoolers get. Foot and mouth disease. Anyway.
Foot and
Oh,
mouth disease.
yeah.
No, it is a real thing.
It
Yeah.
is?
Though it's
Yeah.
foot and mouth, not foot
Yeah.
in.
Oh,
Yeah.
foot and. I was saying foot and mouth
It's
disease.
not pleasant.
Mildly different. It's a grammatical thing.
Oh,
It's a viral thing that usually affects farm animals, but it can also affect humans.
Probably in like farm towns.
All right, back to the topic of conversation.
Well,
I'm very distracting.
So outside of being in a cave, Ambrose, do you have any clue where to look?
the scholar said that he saw the city of dwarves. Or at least that's what I'm assuming he meant. It was all stone, and that's the only place I know of. But I've also not been there myself, so it's a guess. There was some kind of port with some moss that led into a cave. There was dripping of water, though. It was dark as well. It's not a lot to go on, It's all I have.
Well, better than nothing.
And as much as I feel like I'm not exactly great at being serious in the moment, I am taking these words very seriously. We'll at least prepare ourselves as we have before with the other trials that we've been through.
We'll see. We'll see.
And I mean, whatever thing saw you is also gonna have to contend with like at least 2 or 3 other things that we're gonna have to deal with. Like Dragon Guy, I don't think Dragon Guy is going to be incredibly happy if someone else is taking out his competition before he does. So maybe I shouldn't have mentioned that. I was just trying to lighten the mood, but I don't necessarily know how to do that.
I just wish I knew more.
And we
you
will.
You have a lot of thoughts going on. I can see like this endless cycling going on in there. So I say we take this one step at a time.
I glance towards Taurin and somewhat under my breath, but I'm not like really being quiet. It's more I'm just like saying it to myself. But it's probably loud enough for you guys to hear. And I'll say, fortunately, I don't think I will learn more. Again, saying it under my breath, but it's probably still loud.
Is DJ, is there a large rock nearby?
You could probably find some large rocks nearby. I mean, you're just walking about in the road.
Okay. Kipper's just gonna like grab Ambrose's hand and like drag him over to a large rock.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Torin looks to Villa like, what?
Okay.
Mean, Rex.
For a moment, I kind of just keep on walking forward, almost dragging you instead.
Like, no.
I will eventually give in.
Okay, good. I have very little strength.
Yes, and I have a lot.
I have very small. Okay. So I'm just like large rock. Just like, okay, Ambrose, sit down. Just sit for a moment.
And I will go ahead and really more just plop down.
Okay, let's see. Hold on. I have to look at. Well, number one, Kipper's gonna, like, go in for a hug. Because I feel like Kipper's just been thinking about, like, how Ambrose just looks like he needs a hug. And, I feel like
perfectly
words are
still.
not helping. This is a dang nabbit. Ambrose is the type of person that doesn't deal well with hugs. It's fine. I'm also gonna cast Calm Emotions again.
Ooh.
Just because.
Are you willing?
Well, I'm gonna tell him first.
Oh, okay. Well, hey, you can still not be willing.
It's true, I can still not be willing.
I mean, I'm gonna ask him first, is what I mean.
You asking me if I'm okay with you casting? Is that what you're saying?
I'm about to. Yeah, in character.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. I'm sorry for everything that you've had to go through so far. I don't know, you just looked like you could use a hug. I don't know if that's actually something that you needed or if this is really awkward, but would you be okay with me casting calm emotions on you like I did the other day? Would that be helpful for you, or?
I kind of ignore the question for a moment to ask, isn't this kind of thing what lovers do? Referring to you hugging me.
Seriously? Has no one ever hugged you before?
Perhaps he means lovers in the platonic sense.
No, I don't really understand what you were doing.
I'm trying. I'm like, hugs mean that you care about someone. It's more of like a family thing. Well, it could be a lover's thing, but usually it's more of a rigorous hug, and then there's back and forth. But no, this is a normal family hug. Kipper just kind of lets go of the hug and is like, okay, so, yeah, family hug. But, I don't really know what to say to that. But, I don't know. I feel like you've definitely become, like, a brother to me. Like a strange older brother that, is really good at the sword and sometimes grows a moss beard. But, you know, it's obvious. I don't like seeing you hurting. I mean, I'm not gonna cast calm emotions if that's not something... if that feels like an invasion to your privacy, but I just don't know how to help, so just let me know.
You watch the glowing energy lines and cracks along my face kind of blare up, turning this more brighter, very glowy version, more so than usual at least, even in my normal healthy state. As recently has been dull, but it's kind of burning even brighter than usual. And you can see there's just a slight wetness along the eyes of my face. And I kind of attempt to look away and cover my face and say, I don't know what to say to that.
You don't have to say anything at all. It's gonna be okay, Ambrose. Kipper's just gonna sit next to him on the rock. I guess for a little bit.
I don't think I need you to cast any spell on me. For some reason, I'm finding it kind of hard to think at all right now.
Well, I find that I don't think very much at all, so that's definitely a bar up for me. Kipper's just has the problem of trying to make light of any situation.
Just, how about we... I start to, like, stand up and point to the direction of the Dwarven City and say, how about we just get going? Yeah. And
Okay.
I kind of, like, wipe my face really fast as I start to stand up.
Sounds good. We got this. Man, Kipper's so awkward. Like, dang nabbit. I mean, I'm also awkward. Kipper's
Jeez,
initial reaction...
Stop committing to voyeurism.
What?
Well, Kipper has cheese jars, so, you know.
Oh, that's true.
Uh,
So-
well-
wow, that's really mean.
well, sorry, I didn't mean to stop us. What's going on with me isn't important enough to stop where we're going. We should continue walking.
We have a lot of time. I feel like any of us. I don't think you could say confidently that if you saw one of us hurt, that you wouldn't try to help us in the same way.
As I do start to like stand up and begin to like walk away, I almost like immediately turn around when you say time. And there is this very, very angry expression on my face that is really only reserved for the enemies. And I open my mouth to say something, but I don't say anything, and I turn back around and start walking.
Hmm.
Oh.
Oh.
Well, Kipper's just thinking how he's happy at least that you've gotten your glow back. Although that probably means not that your emotions have calmed, but you just added new emotions to all the other ones that are floating around there, and you're just a soup of emotions.
Technically, the correct assumption, by just spending time with Ambrose, we quickly realized that basically experiencing like a high of emotions causes his glowing veins, quote unquote, to turn more vibrant or dull depending on what's going on. So
Yeah.
would be a correct assumption.
I feel like dull means depression.
It does dull when something bad happens. So, or I'm
Yeah.
bleeding out.
Rexmoa will walk up behind Kipper and put his hand on his shoulder. And he says, I appreciate what you're trying to do here, lad, but the type of burden Ambrose is carrying, that's not something that can be dispelled in a day, or even by the time we get over to Galvathier. He's working through something that he's had years to ruminate on. And I think we've been a great help to broaden his horizons, let's say. But this isn't something that needs solving, I guess. It's just like the journey we're on right now. We take a step at a time, and we face the troubles as they come.
As a healer, I understand that. I've never looked at it as something to be fixed. I think I'm done watching the ones I love become consumed by something that I have no control over. So, the illness is there, but if I can treat any of the symptoms and make that person's life at ease, I will find a way.
Yeah, Rexmoa just solemnly nods and pats his back and basically continues taking a hiking pace.
Yeah, you guys continue walking along the roads that lead from the forest that are slowly, becoming more rocky, less, verdant, green. The cold air is starting to be felt already. You can tell it is the changing of seasons. Slowly, sometimes rainy, hot days are starting to turn cold as you guys are walking. Well, as you guys have been living in the Elven city, and now you're deciding to continue your journey. You guys take your time walking about until night falls, where you set up your camp, you cook some food, you decide to relax a little, set up your bedrolls, your tents, and take a rest. Technically, you should be getting another rest here, but you've already have all of your rest from before. But yes,
we can attune into things.
Exactly.
At least.
Right.
I was about to say that. Yes. Yeah, you can totally attune to your items. Just remember to note down which ones you guys are attuning to.
Do you want me to write it down, or we gotta say it, or?
I mean, you can just write it down on your sheet to know which ones you're attuned to.
Got it.
So it's not like, you end up attuning to like 20 items.
It's one per rest?
No, you can attune to all of them.
Up to 3.
Up to 3 total.
Sweet.
Cheese jar will light up in the dark as it begins to settle in. Yeah, you guys have a decent enough rest to picking up guard to, for whatever dangers may look in the night. The nights are very calm around the area. In the morning, however, as you guys are waking up, having your food, and remember to take down your rations for the day, by the way. As you guys are waking up, just getting everything saved up in your packs and ready to keep moving, you guys feel a little bit of a shake of the earth. Nothing too concerning, however, it does make you a little bit off balanced. As this phenomenon it's nothing that happens like often at all. But you guys have heard or felt some shaking like that.
Is there any way we can tell what direction it came in? Like look to the horizon or?
Not really. If you've been in some situations like this, as of right now, you cannot tell where it came from. You just kind of felt it. As I said, it's something small, nothing that will like knock you down or, create any danger, but it's something that will be like, whoa, this is happening. It will get you alert. And as you guys wake up and you get ready to continue walking, you are almost out of the woods. In walking about the area, let me move you guys to another map. Walking about the area, you can hear the calmness of the woods get interrupted by some yelling in the distance. You hear snarling and the yelling of what could be described as a human. As you guys are moving towards.
I was just going to ask, is this morning or is this still the night?
No, it's morning. You already rested.
Okay. Not that it particularly matters because we all already full on resources, but I was just curious what time of day we were looking.
Correct. Yeah, that's why I didn't make any, big thing about that, because you already have all your resources at this point. But yeah, as you guys are moving away from the forest, you can hear this. You're on the road and you can hear, as I said, first of all, the creaking of wood, snarling from something, and the screams of what only could be heard as a human.
I would assume that we would all just start running in that direction.
That would be up to
Yeah.
you.
I agree with that notion.
I think so. We're all just waking up, right?
It's been a little bit after waking up.
Okay.
You know, guys, you
Alright,
guys
so
are
we're, like,
already
we're, like, backed
moving.
up.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I would definitely start running in that direction to at least see what's up.
As you guys move inside of the forest that was around, you managed to find a small campsite. Just a simple bedroll and some things laid about, but you can notice that as a matter of fact, the things are like thrown as if there has been some sort of rush. And in front of you, past a large fallen tree that you can like kind of duck under, you would see, and I'm going to get you into the map, and I want you guys to put your tokens where I'm going to tell you. I want you guys to put your tokens around this area, please.
Brother, is that you? Sorry.
Good. You guys shuffle over to the camp and see, as I said, the signs of a struggle and that something has moved. And looking past the tree trunk that has fallen that you can easily duck under, you can see the image of a stone-like creature. Pretty sure is this. There you go. A stone-like creature. And accompanied by other kind of stone-like ones. These ones are flying about, and they're much smaller than the creature in question. You can see that one of them has pinned down a human. You can not really tell what he looks like from the distance, but you can see that one of them has him pinned down. And there is the yelling of another one coming from the direction above the larger creature. And also, who has cheese jar?
Would that be you, Rex, or me?
Ambrose,
It-
wasn't it?
I mean, at
Ambrose?
this point, like once you started, like once you rested, I mean, you
Yeah.
probably set it down. So whoever wants to take it,
Could have ended up anywhere.
yeah,
Okay.
It's
Go
still
for
a
it.
camp.
It's still at camp.
it's just,
No.
just left her.
I'm just imagining like cheese just rolling like very speedily into.
Hmm.
I
Well,
would
you know, we
personally
could do
prefer
it.
not carrying her because I tend to be
Yeah.
directly
I
in the
mean,
middle of combat.
I
If
think it
people
might make
have any
sense
strong
for
opinions about
me.
like not carrying her, like I was just like, we could just like roll a die and see who picked
I
her
mean,
up at camp.
I don't mind
mean-
carrying chi, but like,
Yeah,
I'm generally
course.
getting hit a lot.
Yeah.
At least during
could be
travel,
fun.
it might make sense for me to carry chi just because of me being ranged.
Okay.
Unless you want to carry chi, Rexmoa, because I think I like glazed over the entire thing you were just saying. I'm so sorry.
I was just saying that like people, we could just like do a dice roll and just have it be random if we don't have a definitive answer.
I was gonna say I don't mind. I put her on my belt
Oh.
loop, and she'll be with me the whole way.
If Taurin wants to have her, then yeah, Taurin can have her.
Good.
Call it a good day. She'll be with me in bear form and everything.
Dishonor, do you know what these creatures are, or does anyone? Why don't you give me would that be a history check? I guess that would be a history check. Or an investigation, maybe.
Everyone?
Would she know what those things are?
I was just curious, considering me as a person knows what they are.
Right.
So
As a
Oh,
rock person.
Holy moly. I got no clue. That's a flying rock right there.
oh,
As-
I
Aren't you supposed to be like a traveling archaeologist or something?
True.
Well,
but-
archaeologists study ancient well, usually in real life it's
ancient like human societies, but I guess in D&D it would be just like most sentient societies.
Or artifacts from...
We don't study rocks, that's geology.
Exactly. Or artifacts from ancient times, you know, like there may be legends that talk about artifacts and stuff like that. And you as an archaeologist would be that. Also, Greenie, what happens to Cheese Jar when Taurin turns into a bear? Technically, for druids, they can say that, hey, the druid's clothes just kind of poof away and then just poof back in. Or however they want to go about it. There's not really a something that happens to them unless the person playing the druid wants it. So I mean that will be up to courts to decide what happens when Taurin transforms.
I would imagine like a cheese jar might just be hidden in the bear for.
Yeah, as
That's
I
how I
said,
was seeing it.
as I said, in the manual says, hey, you can go about it however you want, but normally like people just say, hey, their equipment and clothes just kind of poof away and then just poof back in when they transform again.
Well, you can always be around my neck too, like a little bell.
No, they don't. You don't cease to exist because you're technically another living thing. So even if Taurin's equipment would disappear, you would still be around.
It's like you're being concealed under like a fur coat.
Yeah.
Yeah, that too. Either way, yeah. So I mean, if that's an issue, you don't want to be with a hairy beast. I get it. Jeez.
You're a hairy beast normally.
I know.
Damn. Dishonor Ambrose with
Yeah,
that
so unless
10,
I have like advantage normally, it's 10.
I would say that you are acquainted a little bit with these kinds of creatures. You know that they can be dangerous while in groups. However, it's kind of odd that these creatures would be attacking like what they're doing right now. They are, of course, all of them are elementals. And that's what you know.
Let's see. This calls for a ranged attack. Do we just want to jump straight into battle?
Okay, so how high is this like fallen tree?
It's
right
quite high. It's a large tree that has, well, you can tell that it was one of like, from like the giant willows, it was one of the smaller ones that has just fallen. It's still very large, but it's not like giant willow size. You could easily just go below it, like no problem at all. That's how like large the tree would be. You know, it's a big one. I mean, you being a monk, if you give me an athletics or I guess acrobatics check, you would be able to climb up onto it.
Yeah. Okay. So my thought is that I tuned myself to the stealth mask. So I would slip that on. I'm kind of wearing it as like a hat. So I would slip that on, and yeah, I would like to try to jump on top of the tree.
Okay.
And almost try to get to like this spot maybe, so I can get the drop on the smaller creature pinning down the unknown.
All right. So
yelling.
what we're gonna do is two things then. First of all, you're gonna give me either an athletics or acrobatics, whatever you feel like it's best. Check to see if you're able to climb the tree. And if you succeed, we'll go for a stealth check. You're going to be wearing the mask, I'm assuming.
Yes, I will.
Right.
Will be wearing the mask.
Awesome. Cheese Jars flickers. What is happening? She asks. Taurin, unable to see where she quite see where she's right now.
I'll speak up and say, I don't know why, but there's elementals attacking people. Normally they're neutral.
All right, so I'm gonna make this acrobatics roll.
Yep. Oh, easy, easy.
That's insane.
Easy. Not even an issue. You are able to climb up that tree like nothing. You just
I think you
hop.
will.
You just hop in. jumping and jumping and jumping. Now, before you
He
get too
dropkicked
close,
that bird.
All right.
you're still in the
I
tree.
wasn't too close.
You're still in the tree. But before you get too close, I need you to give me a stealth check. Remember, you have a +1 because you have the mask on.
Ooh, stealth check +1. All right, I'm feeling good about this.
Oh,
All right,
that's
okay.
very good. Now let me roll perception checks for the people nearby. Oh yeah, they are not gonna see you. Yep, these people are none the wiser, these elementals. From the vantage point that you have right now, Rexmoa, you can see that this guy right here is definitely on top of this human. And as a matter of fact, now that you're closer, you can see that it is not a human, but a halfling. And the other ones have not noticed you, and they're all like hissing and being hostile towards this other female human. This one is a human that is just backing away. You can see as you can see more traces of stuff. Like you can see a little camp over here as well. Chi says, elementals would not just attack for no reason. There must be a mistake.
Wait a second. Now that I think about it, one of my language proficiencies is specifically primordial, i.e. the language of elementals.
Correct. However, I will say, if you try and grab the attention of them right now, Rexmoa may lose his stealth.
Yeah, I'll stay my position and I'll wait for, I guess, like everyone else to kind of like take their initiative or their turn.
Well, you can act right now first if you're trying to do something before they act, because as I said, how this is going to work is that obviously if the other players would make themselves known, there most likely is going to be a start of combat, and you will have to roll a stealth check every turn of the enemy. You would not be in initiative because you're still hiding, but you would have to roll stealth. And if you are perceived, your stealth is completely gone.
Okay, so I would have to do like 4 stealth checks.
Yeah, in each turn of the enemy versus the perception of the creature.
Okay. But I still get a persistent +1, right?
Yeah, exactly. You still do.
I am willing to take that risk.
Okay.
I will maintain position, and I will see what I'll anticipate and see what everyone else in the party is up to.
All right. What else is happening in the party?
I feel like so. Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
I have my Harengon hop. So I could jump on top of the tree on the opposite side, like over here.
Probably not that far. The tree's very tall. You would be able to get on top of the tree, though.
Okay, so probably like, meep.
Yeah, around there. Yeah, I would say that is the case. Yeah, you could totally jump with your Harengon ability to jump.
Would that disrupt Rexmoa's stealth, though?
Not yet. However, if you want to go into move or do anything else, you will have to do a stealth check. I will say that from the position that you were jumping, you will not trigger any sort of reaction from them because you were covered. And they're obviously distracted and, making some noise towards the other, like, human person in this side.
I'm at least at a point where I can use my ranged abilities.
Correct. You have taken point right now. So,
Ambrose.
Yeah, Ambrose or Taurin, what are you guys doing?
I would be like making my way forward underneath the tree.
Okay.
And assuming no one else like acts, I mean, I don't want to waste too much time because obviously the more time we don't do anything, the more likely someone's going to get fatally injured. So, I'll start making my way underneath the tree, and with the intention of attempting to communicate with the elementals.
All right. Before we go into that, Taurin, is there something you want to do before we get into this communication?
I'll join everybody up there as well.
All right. How are you going to climb up? Are you trying to just like athletics or acrobatics?
let me see here. What it's I will do. I'll do a athletics.
Okay, sure. Roll me an athletics check to see if you can climb up or not.
Let's find out. Oh.
Taurin, you go over to one part of the tree and start climbing up, but the mossy side of the bark just makes you slide down, and you're staying down.
Okay. I'll chill out down here then.
And she is with you. Okay. So, as Ambrose, you're going to communicate. What are you saying to them?
As I'm kind of like making my way underneath the tree, I'll wait a little bit to start talking, you know, when I'm actually able to be perceived.
Okay.
So once I'm able to be perceived, I will, you know, I'll be loud enough that they can actually hear me. And I'll say, in Primordial, what is going on over there?
For everybody who does not speak Primordial, you would hear obviously a different tongue than what you are used to. And the elementals, specifically the smaller ones, would turn around. I cannot seem to, you know. Okay, the smaller ones would turn around and would look at you, Ambrose, and let's see. I would say both Kipper and Rexmoa, I'm gonna need a stealth check from both of them. If you're trying to remain in stealth, if not, then you're just gonna be immediately spotted.
All right, yeah, trying.
Okay.
It's the same thing.
I'm gonna do a perception roll from these guys for Rexmoa.
Sorry about possibly winning your stealth.
You remain undetected, Rexmoa. And Kipper. God damn. That is by 1. You do not get spotted either.
Oh my goodness. That was cutting it close.
And as you speak, Ambrose, you hear this guy says, "Oh, he speaks in our tongue. We are hunting bad people."
Oh no, he's Scottish.
Well, you do not understand this. Anybody who doesn't speak Primordial does not understand. You can just hear growling and snarling coming from them.
Of course,
It's Scottish
responding.
growling and snarling.
Of course, responding in Primordial. I'll say, bad people. What did they do?
The big one, now the hearing everything, would just look about. This one has a lot less stealth. So I'm gonna just roll to see, because this one has a very poor perception. Oh yeah, I'm not even gonna make you roll. Those are awful rolls for these guys. The big one is going to turn around and is gonna go, "Bad people kill friends."
Do you mean nature?
And the big one turns around to the woman that is over here, and she just kind of, you know, she starts saying, "Help me, help, please." And this man starts advancing towards the woman, and he goes, "Kill friend, I kill human."
Well, if we go into battle, can we just confirm to do non-lethal attacks?
Totally.
Because
However, magic cannot be non-lethal.
I have throwing daggers.
I don't think that's not non-lethal either. It's only melee attacks that can. It's only melee attacks that can be non-lethal.
But I just throw it into the rock joints. I don't have to go straight for the head or the heart.
I mean, listen, I don't know about you, but I'm pretty sure that you could get very messed up from a dagger thrown anywhere. It's also rules that say that only melee attacks can be non-lethal.
Yeah.
Dang, yeah.
Also,
I
you don't know what they said. Just
Yeah. You don't know what they're
from a
saying.
role-playing perspective.
As I said, you are
Yeah.
just hearing.
I did hear what she said, though.
Yeah. You do hear the lady just like asking for help.
Yeah.
I will attempt to like advance like next to this creature. I almost said the name of what it is.
Yes, do not. However, as you are trying to get closer.
Yeah, I was about to say I don't know how they're gonna react.
Exactly.
so-
As you're trying to get closer, you can see a hiss from all of them, actually. You can see that this guy right here is now at this point like kind of like sitting on top of the halfling. And they're all like kind of hissing at you.
Hold on. Explain more.
And this guy that is on top of the halfling says, "They killed friends, we kill humans. Easy."
What was your friend, and why?
This guy from the back says, "Nature friend."
So big, I can't tell if they're meaning just nature in general or like another elemental.
I'm gonna need an action because as you are seeing, this elemental is advancing, and the lady over here has nowhere to run.
Dang nabbit. Part of me thinking of jumping in between with my warhammer, but I'm a squishy healer. and that would make
Jumping
sense.
from that height also may damage you, by the way.
But I got bunny feet.
Correct,
I'm
and-
impervious to all death.
But not impervious to broken bones.
Oh no.
Let's see. I'm gonna try one more thing. And if this doesn't work, it's gonna be combat because I don't know another way to deal with this.
Okay.
I will say again in primordial. Wait, hold on. I can speak both common and our tongue. Let me attempt to mediate. There's probably a misunderstanding here.
I want you to give me a persuasion check.
Alrighty. That was all persuasion.
Okay. Interesting.
Ooh,
Okay. Interesting.
pretty good roll.
Interesting.
If this does not work, I don't know any other way besides attacking them. So
The one in front would say, "Are you with them? Or are you with us?"
I am both elemental and human. I understand both sides, so allow me to talk for both of you. Nature is what I care about most, though.
And this one on the back says, "Then you leave and let us kill human."
None of the other ones are gonna like. They're all just of the consensus of let's just kill the humans.
You don't know that.
I'm talking as a player, not my character. I would have an accent.
Yeah. But like, I mean, so far as you can tell, they're all like focused on that. And as I said, the big boy is approaching.
Okay.
In common,
Okay.
I will say, I tried. Do not kill anyone.
You're gonna say that to the woman?
I'm saying it to our group,
Oh, to everybody. Okay.
and I'm gonna start advancing. And Unfortunately, I realized that is a hostile action.
Yep. As you advance, the hissing starts again, and you're going to start the combat. Oh shit, let me remove the turns from before.
I tried.
Yeah,
They
everybody
told me the combat
roll
won't
initiative,
matter.
please.
Not me and Kipper,
Oh,
right?
No,
Wow.
Kipper
That's
and what's it called? Rexmoa are hidden still. Let me roll the initiative for these guys.
Shouldn't we join in?
Nice
though?
roll.
Well, you are hidden yet, but as I said, as I told the Rexmoa, you guys were gonna have to do stealth checks every turn of the enemies because they will be looking towards your area. Okay, whoa, that is a high number. Whoa. And
Oh, words can only do so much. So
hey, listen.
Yeah.
Ambrose is not exactly the.
Taurin is hidden.
mediator
Yes,
sort
Taurin
anyway.
is also hidden because you are at the other side of the tree. They will not be able to see you.
Yep.
And this guy's slow. He rolled pretty well though. All right. So far, Ambrose, you're the only one in initiative order, and surprise, you are the start of the initiative order. What are you doing?
I am. Let me check something. Let's see. Can I like go through this spot right here?
You will take an opportunity attack though.
Yes, that's fine.
Okay.
Okay, I am going to take the dash action,
Okay, you're gonna take the dash action, right?
and I will go through this guy's. I'm going like this, so I will take an attack opportunity.
Yes, and let me check how much that is. That is a 15 to hit.
No, it does not hit.
All right, then don't take anything.
In Primordial, I'll say, I will not kill you, but I will stop you.
All right.
And I did use my action to dash.
Correct.
However, I am going to action search.
Okay, action search. You get another action.
Yes. And while I don't really want to hurt him, unfortunately, I'm going to be forced to hurt him.
Okay.
So I will make 2 greatsword attacks
All right.
against the big one in front of me.
Roll for your attacks, please.
I don't know why it's doing this. Every single time I try to do something, my rolls go underneath my character sheet.
I don't know. Oh, it's because it's a query advantage, so it will happen.
Let's see. A first roll.
Ooh, that definitely does hit.
Well, I'm going to use menacing attack.
Okay, remember our critical hit rule.
Yes. So I am. So I'm using menacing, which adds a D8, and then it also needs to. I'm pulling it up. It also needs to.
A wisdom save. Okay, understood.
Make a wisdom save.
Wisdom save is. That is a 19 wisdom save. I'm pretty sure he saves.
Alright. I'm just going to roll the 2d6 and the d8 because otherwise it's going to do like extra damage on the crit.
Yeah. Roll your 2d6. It's obviously going to be 12 already. Damn, full damage. Almost full damage on everything. Holy shit. That will be
law of averages. It's happening.
So 12.
24. 31 damage.
31 plus my 4 for my modifier. So that's 35 plus another 8 for my superiority dice.
Oh no, that's with the superiority die. Oh right, yeah, because you're doing you're right. You're totally
so that
right.
will be
43.
43.
Good. Okay, you took a chunk of damage from that guy. It's kind of looking rough already.
And I also have a second attack. And then did you roll the fear save?
Yeah, they rolled 19.
Okay, yeah, that will definitely pass. And then the second attack, I need to tick down 1 superiority dice.
God damn,
And
43 damage.
Yeah. That's a 12.
That does
hit.
not hit.
Alrighty. And then I'll go ahead and use my bonus action for Blade Ward.
For what? Sorry? Oh, Blade Ward. Okay.
Blade Ward.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. You are concentrate. Well, no, concentration or no.
Yeah,
Okay,
so-
that's fine.
I will start to swing wide as I kind of wrap around him, starting to swing, and as I swing, I will lower the blade and grab by the cross of the hilt, and then swing straight upward, cleaving kind of into the rock.
Yeah, you can see that the sword just connects and just lodges itself into the rock, but you pull it back. You have left a big, not dent, but like gash. I don't know, made out
I
of
guess
rock.
like a break in
Yeah.
the exterior.
Exactly, it's made out of rock. So
Because I actually bleed, except it's more like ichor.
yeah, and that's it for your turn, right?
Yes, that'll be it. I've used up literally everything.
All right, first enemy. Both you, Ambrose. Sorry, not Ambrose. Rexmoa and Kipper. I need stealth checks from you, and I'm going to roll their perception.
Let's keep this up, hopefully. Oh no.
Oh boy. Okay.
You like fall out of the tree.
Brum, brum, brum.
Watch as I also fall out of the tree.
Damn. I was like, I get +6 every time. This should be easy.
Oh boy.
Yeah, not if you that one.
Unfortunately,
I'm just
he rolled a
1
12.
point down.
He rolled a 12. So now both of you, I want you to roll initiative as you have been added to the combat.
Dang.
No
It's
fancy on
1d20
that,
plus
too.
your dexterity. What's your dexterity, Kipper?
Oh, my dexterity is large in the barge. Is it
The small
5?
number.
No, it's not 5. Dexterity 2.
Okay, so you have that would be 5 a total. Yeah,
I mean, you do beat one of their initiatives. So
you did be one of them, correct. And with that, this man screeches as he reveals the others to you. However, he is going to fly over to you, Ambrose, and you
Hi.
can see he is going to. Oh, he has to move a little bit closer, just a tiny bit. Boop, there you go. You can see he like takes air and belches out mud onto you, and I need you to give me a dexterity saving throw, please.
That's
Yep,
pretty icky, chat.
18.
That is a save. That is good.
I'm rolling pretty good today.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
surprised.
that is good. That is good. And then he's going to. How much more movement does he have? Not that much. So he's just gonna stay right there. This guy, the big boy now, he is going to use his multi attack on you. That is an 18.
That will hit.
And I'm gonna roll both of them because I already have d20 in my hand. That is a 27.
That'll hit too.
Okay. So
Good thing I used my blade ward.
you are going to take. That is 18 half, so that's 9.
Okay.
And for the second attack, that is 19 half, so that's also 9.
All right. I am okay.
You are fine for now. And that is going to be its turn. Actually, he's going to move over here. You can see like he just slams you and is trying to get through to the other person. Which I will do her turn once end of initiative comes. This guy right here is going to fly up into the tree trunk. That's 1, 2, 3. I would say it's over here because it's not really that much. And he's going to use his action to dash over to you, Kipper.
Oh no.
And Rexmoa, it is your turn. You are standing above on the tree. I would say that the tree is what, like about 20 feet tall, maybe.
Okay. So I'm gonna jump down
Okay.
and hit this guy with my quarterstaff, and I'm going to use slow fall.
Oh, okay. I was about to ask that.
Just,
Yeah.
That
Don't worry,
reduces.
I did my research.
That reduces damage or nullifies damage. I don't remember.
It reduces damage by 5 times my monk level.
That would be a total of
25.
25. God damn. I mean, it's 1d6 every 10 feet you fall. So that's 2d6. I don't really need to roll it. You are not going to take any damage.
Yeah, and this is also my reaction.
Correct.
For the turn.
You take 1 key point to cast slow fall, I'm pretty sure, or is it just free?
It's just a feature. It's
Okay,
free.
so it is free.
Heck yeah. The thing is the first time I'm using it. Yeah, so I'm gonna jump down. I'm gonna like try to whack it on the head. I mean, I don't know if this is going to be, since I'm unfamiliar with this creature, I don't know if it's gonna be non-lethal or not. I'm just kind of doing it.
Okay. Roll for your attack. That does
I
hit.
intend for it to be non-lethal, but
That-
gravity might say otherwise.
That does hit. Roll for damage. Oh, that's a big boy damage. Okay.
That's pretty good.
And then of course, an arm strike.
That does hit as well. Oh, big damage. You can see this creature has is looking kind of rough already.
Okay, and then 5th level monk. Unfortunately for the creature, I'm just gonna keep. I'm
You
gonna
get
keep going,
another
so-
attack,
Keep on
correct?
going.
You get another
Oh my
attack.
god, this feels amazing.
That does hit. Roll for damage.
Seriously, though, hitting 5th
Ooh.
level is so nice.
You can
as a
see
villager.
the creature is barely hanging on. You have hit it hard, but it's barely hanging on.
All right, let's see. Yeah, I'm just so excited that
Expend
I
a
can attack
key point?
twice. Yeah, well, I can do another. Can I do another?
If you expend a key point, it will let you do 1 more attack for Flurry of Blows.
Well, no.
Because-
Yeah. If you spend it, you can get the other attack.
Okay, so I only get 1 for free. I would have to spend another.
Yeah. Well, it's because Flurry of Blows gives you 2 attacks. So normally, if you already did your 1 unarmed, I can just allow you to spend the key point and get the second attack.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just spend the key point and see if I can.
Okay.
take this
Go
thing
ahead
down.
and roll for your attack.
It does have to be unarmed, though.
It does have to
Yeah.
be the unarmed attack, yes. That definitely is, and I'm not gonna make you roll for damage because this thing is dead. However, interesting.
Killing them or are we knocking them unconscious?
Well, Rexmoa did say that he was not going to do non-lethal, so it is going to die.
Well, I was saying I didn't know if my initial me jumping from the tree to hit it in the head with a quarterstaff was going to be non-lethal.
Oh, okay. Well, do you want to do non-lethal or not?
Yeah, I feel like after that attack, if it didn't kill it outright, yeah, I will go for the non-lethal.
All right. So this guy is then going to be unconscious. Let me just put a little.
Just like fling their body like off of this poor halfling.
Yeah, you just kind of toss him around. Boom! He lands over there on the rocks and just kind of out.
Exactly.
All right. And is that it for your turn?
Yes, that is it for my turn.
All right, Kipper, you have one of these guys over here.
Okay, so I'm going to cast, let's see, Spirit Guardians.
Ooh, okay.
Now, you know the description of Spirit Guardians, right?
If you can link it, that'd be awesome. You
Just
just
keep in mind that Spirit Guardians is lethal.
anything spell related, it's lethal.
Oh,
The
dang
only
nabbit, I can't
non-lethal is
use the-
melee. Yeah, the only non-lethal is melee.
You know what? I'm just gonna whack him with the two-handed.
Okay, two-handed warhammer. Roll for your attack.
Okay, and it's non-lethal.
1d20 plus strength. That definitely does not hit.
Oh no!
Unfortunate.
An extra action?
Unfortunately, your class is not martial, so you don't get an extra attack.
Oh, not an extra attack, an extra action.
Well, for like
a
one.
bonus action.
Oh yeah, bonus action you totally have. Bonus action, reaction, and all of that.
Ambrose, did you get damaged at all? I see yellow on you.
No, that's concentrating on a spell.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I'm like a little bit past half health.
Wouldn't you lose concentration on Blade Ward? Or is it not work like
No,
that? No.
Blade
Oh,
is
right,
not
right. It's not the concentration one. Right, right. I'm forgetting. Yeah.
You know, I'm just gonna heal you.
I wouldn't be opposed. Like I said, I did take like half my health.
Yeah.
I would say you're just in range because you are above the tree, but I would say you're just in range. From like a healing word. I'm pretty sure that's like 60 range.
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, 60 feet.
Yeah, so I would say
cast
that you're
it what
just in
level?
range for that.
Let's see. I'm gonna cast it at least level 2.
Okay. Take down
I'm
2
trying to
mana
conserve
points.
Mana.
All right, and you get 10 points plus your passive, which is how much was it? I always forget the freaking
It's 2
life.
plus spell level, so it'd be plus 4.
Yeah, so you get 14 points of HP back.
Nice.
Oh,
that
wait, my
actually
level is-
heals.
5.
No. It's spell level, not.
Yeah, it's spell level.
Oh, okay. Understood.
That heals most of the damage I took, actually. So,
That is
That's
good.
awesome.
That is good.
I took 18 damage. So,
Campaign.
which would have been 37 if I didn't Blade Ward. So
I'm
thank
her
God.
ball.
That is good. That is good. And yeah, you are good then. Is that it for your turn, Kipper? Don't forget to take down those 2 mana points.
I did, and that is it.
Awesome. At the end of the initiative, we're going to play what the woman is going to do and what Taurin is going to do. Taurin, what are you going to do?
Let's see.
You are still
I'm not close enough.
you're
to
not
really
close
do
enough, but you
anything,
are
so-
still hidden from everybody.
Right. I wanted to cast Minor Illusion, but I gotta get close enough in order to do that anyways.
And I should
So-
remind you that Minor Illusion, right now they are already in combat and on that, so a Minor Illusion would be a disadvantage because of this. Because
would-
Minor Illusion is just to like, trying to trick something into believing it's nothing. For example, you cast a Minor Illusion of, I don't know, food on somebody to distract them. And
like distraction. in
yeah,
combat
yeah,
is all I was
yeah.
gonna use it for, but I'll just use Magic Missile instead.
oh,
So I'll
okay.
just go ahead and I think I have plenty of range as long as I don't have like this log in my way.
Well,
It's
it's not in your way. Yeah. 120, you can hit anything right now.
Yeah, so I'll just
Oh
use
my
Magic
God.
Missile,
Missile.
and I'll go ahead and smack it.
You have 3 bolts at level 1. That's correct, I'm pretty sure.
Right.
And the more levels you put, you can only put up to level 3. You get 1 extra bolt per level.
Nice. Well, and I can deviate. I can use like one
Yeah,
on
yeah,
the big
1
guy,
you
2 on the
can
small guy.
exactly. You can just
Okay.
go spread them however you want.
Okay. I'll do just that. I'll go ahead and hit the big guy with one of the bolts, and the other 2 I'll go ahead and use that on the little guy.
Yeah. So you're going to cast level 1, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
Magic Missile.
All right, roll me those d4s because that's just a d4 of damage. D4 plus.
2 d4s. Well, I might be. able
No,
to do
just
this,
roll
can
them
I?
separately because. Okay, well that's fine. You got to roll another one. Just
Another one?
technically.
And
Okay.
that's plus 2. So
Plus
this
2,
one
yeah.
takes 8 damage. I'm assuming you're attacking this one,
I would say we're going
Oh.
we're going in order.
unless you're attacking this one.
We're going in initiative order. This one is going to take the 6 damage because it's the biggest one. Big boy is going to take the 4
And
damage.
that is
Then
8
you-
damage because magic missile is plus 1 for each missile.
Yeah, it's 1. Yeah, I hit 2. I thought it was gonna be like 2 d4, but I didn't.
Well, yeah, that's what I mean. So big guy, the small guy takes 5 because the first d4 was 4.
Okay.
Yeah, the second one he takes 3 because the second d4 was 2 plus 1. Or am I saying it wrong?
No, that's right. I was just making sure you're adding the plus
Yeah.
1.
No,
per D4.
totally. That's what I'm doing. And this guy takes 5. Boom. And with that, you
Oh, so
enter.
that's some good magic missile damage.
Hell yeah. And for that, you enter the initiative order. Make sure to roll your initiative, please, Taurin.
Rolling.
Keep rolling.
There's the initiative, and then.
All right.
again, you are. Oh, actually, that one's already down. Never mind.
Yeah. Okay. So awesome. You will act then on the next turn. On this turn, the lady
Please
is
get away from me.
going. I'm going to do a roll of an intelligence roll to see what she's gonna do. This is fight or flight. We'll see what happens.
If you don't run right now, you die.
And that is a 4, so fight it is. And she's going to attack the big boy with a dagger.
I'm gonna kill you myself.
That is a
So
natural 1 with the dagger. You can see that the lady pulls out a dagger from her leather vest, just stabs the thing, and once he pulls out, the dagger comes out without a blade. She is unarmed now. And
He has no arm.
yes, and Ambrose, you are up back into the initiative order.
Does she look like a combatant of any kind?
She does look combat ready.
Does she look like she can take what I just took?
Give me an investigation check. And
Okay.
yes, sorry, I totally forgot. Chi will enter your combats at the end of the initiative order, by the way. So Chi, what are you doing right now?
Where is my...
Since
I
you-
absolutely doubt that woman can. Just as a
Yeah, no,
as a player?
I technically just took 37 damage.
Ambrose, just probably a single hit of that thing would kill her.
And okay, am I able to quite literally, like, not necessarily pick her up, or at least shove her towards my party? More than 5 feet?
I will say, well, we'll have to see if she's willing or not. Chi, you don't roll initiative, you just go.
We are the same speed, so. Because we both have the same dexterity.
Yeah, Chi is a special rule that she just goes once per turn. How far can I cast Bardic Inspiration? I'm pretty sure it's 30 feet. Bardic Inspiration, if I'm correct. Let me look it up.
I'll go ahead. I can also.
Bardic Inspiration
60 feet.
is 60 feet. Okay.
And of course, having to be able to hear.
Yes.
Okay, wait, pause.
Yes.
I'm so sorry. I completely forgot. The language that I have proficiency in specifically is also primordial.
Okay, so you
technically,
so
Kipper
actually could've-
understood that whole situation.
you understood all the situation. You just decided not to do anything.
I mean, honestly, it was still better that Ambrose would have done stuff because Ambrose is half elemental.
True. She will cast Bardic Inspiration on Kipper. Go forth, young rabbit. And with that, Kipper, you get a Bardic Inspiration die that you can use on your next checks or your attacks.
What does
You
is
get
that like an extra?
yes, you get an extra D8.
Yay! Does that D8 work into the attack?
I'm pretty sure it does,
you
right?
can choose.
Yeah, you can
to-
choose any check or attack.
Or saving
Oh.
throw.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so permitting she's willing, or I, force it.
I'm going to, for that, I'm going to have you do a general charisma check to see if she's going to be willing. I am
Because
going to,
I will happily throw her if I have to.
yeah, I'm going to do like a contested charisma to see if she's going to
Okay.
be willing to you or not.
Do you want me to roll persuasion, or well, I mean, it's the same thing.
It's the same
regardless.
thing. That's why I said
I
just
have a
general
plus to roll.
charisma.
Alright, charisma 12.
Ooh, that is a 13 from her. She
You
is not
motherfucker.
willing. We roll at the exact same time. She is not willing.
Okay, so
It sounds
If
like
I
a too bad
force it-
situation.
if I force it, can I at least get her out of range of this thing? The
Um,
big one?
Yes, I don't remember. It's forced movement. I don't think that counts for attacks of opportunity on her, right?
No, it doesn't.
Okay.
It specifically has to be willing movement.
It will count towards attack of opportunity on you, and since it's your turn, your Blade Ward is gone.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so basically attacks of opportunity only work when you leave a space willingly.
Uh-huh.
So, like, for example, if you were charmed and told to walk away from someone, they would get attack opportunity on.
Okay.
But since I'm basically, like, forcing her out of it, there's not.
Okay. You will have to do a contested either strength or, well, I guess it would be strength athletics check.
Yeah. So, if I do this, because I don't really want to just waste it, but if I do this, why at least be able to actually get her away from the creature?
Yeah. Remember that once you hold somebody, once you grapple somebody, because that's what you're trying to do, your movement will be reduced by half.
Yeah. Okay. That is.
And that is if
fine.
you grapple her, which you probably would. You have a lot of strength.
Yeah. I mean, technically speaking, if I shove her, it's only 5 feet. So yeah, I will. I can't remember. Is grapple considered an attack?
Yes, it is an action.
Well, I can't remember if it's an action or an attack.
I'm pretty sure it's an attack. Let me check real quick.
Because shoving is considered an attack, despite it being called shove. Either way, I'm doing this, but I just want to know if I can actually make an attack against the creature as well.
Grapple is considered an action.
An action? Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, here is my athletics.
Oh boy, let's see what she got. Oh, she got 9. Unfortunately,
that means she
it.
saves.
So you're trying to grab her, and she's just like, "No, fuck it, let me go."
Well, this is your grave. I tried.
And
hey, we don't know that yet.
You still have your bonus action and movement, Ambrose.
Yeah. I'll Blade Ward again.
Okay. You will have been Blade Warded.
Yeah, if she was willing, I could have actually just used my my bait and switch. And
Right.
then gave her like a plus D8. But since she's not willing, it has to be a willing creature. So.
Exactly. All right. Since you Blade Warded, that's it for your turn, I'm assuming?
Yep, that's all I got.
All right. This little guy over here. First of all, let's see if he recharges his ability. He does not. Okay. And so he's going to move in and try and hit you with his claws. That is a 21 to hit. Holy shit.
Jesus. Yeah, no, that hits.
And you take 5 halved 3 points of damage. Because it halves up. Rounds up, right?
It rounds down.
Oh, so then 2 points of damage. All right.
Take 2 points.
And there's the big boy's turn. And guess what? He has a multi-attack for both of you.
Oh no.
Let's see. First one for Ambrose that is a nat 20 to hit.
Dude,
Thank God I'm Blade Warded.
Dude,
And
just like
for
a
the
pain right
lady, that is an 11. Her armor class is 11.
there. Oh, damn it.
Why did you stay, you fucking idiot?
Hey, I haven't given up hope.
Okay, so Ambrose, you're going to take, first of all, let me roll the damage. You're going to take a lot of damage here, Ambrose. That is a total of 18 plus, because that's just the roll that I did. 18 plus, that will be 39 points of damage halved.
Alrighty, that will be 18 damage then.
18 damage. And this lady is going to take...
again.
Oh my lord. This lady is going to go unconscious immediately. As the elemental just raises both fists and just slams this on her and slams this lady. The lady just falls to the ground. And that's it for this guy. This little guy now is going to... Ooh, let's see. This guy
That's
is...
what happened.
Hydraulic press. it.
I could. It could be
That's
totally
what-
fair.
Damn.
Oh, yeah.
Evanescence ripoff gets.
Kipper, this guy is going to puke on you. I want you to do a dexterity saving throw.
That's disgusting.
It's disgusting.
Disgusting. It was one of yours. Let's see. Dexterity saving throw. Dexterity. Did it press? Oh wait, no. Okay, now it's about to.
Oh yeah, let's give it a second. All right, you save. Nothing happens to you, and he stops.
Yay.
Rexmoa, it's your turn now. As a matter of fact, now that you are being this close, you can see the halfling below you is dead. He has lots of gushes on their body. He has definitely bled out.
Well, not my fault. So I'm gonna run up to big bad
Okay,
over here.
big boy. Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to attack with my quarterstaff,
Okay.
as per usual. But quarterstaff with a twist. I am going to spend a key,
Okay.
and I'm going to use stunning strike on
Ooh,
them. So
okay.
they have to make a Constitution saving throw.
I first.
or they're stunned.
This one does hit. Roll for your damage.
Okay.
Alrighty. Okay. You dealt damage. That is good. Okay, and you said Constitution save, right?
Yes, that is correct.
How much is your saving? What is your save DC? Pretty sure it's 8 plus proficiency plus wisdom. It's gotta be for monks.
So that would be 8 plus 3, and then plus wisdom would be plus 2.
So
that would be 13.
Yeah, 13. Let's see if he saves. That does save. That is a 17. So he is not
Okay.
stunned.
Okay.
I will just tell you this, Rexmoa. He's a rock guy. He's very strong in constitution.
It's okay, because I'm persistent as hell, and I still got 3 more key points.
Let's go.
Yeah, alright. So yeah, I see that he's unfazed, but undeterred. Knowing the stakes of the situation, I will unarmed strike.
Okay. That does hit. Roll for your damage.
Yeah. I drive my fist into their stone body, and I will spend
Damn.
another key for another attempt to stun them.
Isn't that like a bonus action though?
Oh,
No,
let me-
it's quote unquote free. Just
Oh, right. You're right. Okay. Yeah. You're totally right. You can just do that. Okay. And
it's like a smite.
yeah, you're right. So, all right, let's see. Another Constitution save, DC 13. That is a nat 20. Holy shit, I'm rolling very good right now.
Holy shit, this is like Metal Gear Rising over here.
Yeah, he's just not getting
I'd
stunned.
rather it there than on me. So
Hey, call me Winter Soldier just again.
Again. Oh, damn, that does it. Dirty 20.
I'm gonna spend another key to see if I can stun this guy.
Jesus. Okay, well, let me put the damage down. And
I desperately don't want them to move again.
you can see that right now he's looking rough. The guy's looking rough. And Constitution saving throw, he fails. Funny enough, that's a 7.
wow.
So he is now stunned. And I'm gonna
Okay.
put a little.
Oh, is that like a 2 on the dice?
Nice. Okay, my job is done. I'm
All right.
just save my last key point.
Taurin, you are up. What are you doing, my friend?
Move closer.
Okay.
Take a couple steps forward.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Let's see. Well, how far can I go? I can go. That's a little too far. Go about there. So I'll move out here.
Okay.
Then,
You take she with you because she is with you.
yes.
Yes, of course.
Getting more range for some spells and stuff, of course. I'm just gonna cast magic missile again.
Okay. On which targets?
This time I'm just gonna focus all on
Oh, we got hit with the bongos.
God damn.
Go do all the big guy.
All on big guy? Okay, so roll 3d4. Oh, are you casting it at a higher level, actually?
Well, I think it's just gonna be a level 1, isn't it? So it's gonna be 3 of the D4.
Yep.
If
You can do upcasting, that's what I'm saying. If you want to spend more mana points, you can upcast them.
Oh.
As I said, you can upcast up to level 3. You would spend 3 points of mana, but you will get extra effects.
An extra
Let's do that.
D4.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
So that would mean you roll 5 d4 instead if you're going for level 3, and you take down 3 mana points instead.
So minus 3 mana points. Okay.
Yep. And you
5d4.
5d4 plus 5 technically, because it's plus 1 for each.
This plus 1, so it's gonna be plus the 5.
5d4.
Okay. Grab my dice and then.
Let's see the resistances of this guy. 1. You can roll all 5 of them if they're from the same target. Oh god, those 2 ones. Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
One more.
Okay,
That's 6.
that's 10.
That's 10.
13 plus 5, 18.
18.
That's some good damage. The man's looking rough, as I said. Still standing though, still standing strong. Yeah.
And that's it.
That's about it. Chi, anything on your end? There goes Kipper, but I'm gonna have you typing in the meantime. Kipper, go ahead while Chi is typing.
Oh my goodness, I know why I didn't hit him the previous time. I pressed D10 instead of D20.
No, you did do a d20.
Oh, did I do a D20?
Yeah, you just landed
Never mind.
very low. All right, that is 8 plus 2. That does not hit, unfortunately.
Okay, I'm just gonna heal Ambrose again.
All right, how much are you gonna heal him?
Let's see.
You might want to heal the lady.
Well, she's kind of in,
I would say Ambrose is just barely in range, so the lady's definitely out of his range.
Okay.
yeah. Plus, I don't have an action for that. I can at least do spare the dying if I move closer, but then I get an attack opportunity.
You have to
on
be
me.
adjacent.
Correct.
Let's see. So yeah, healing word. And let's see, level 2 once again.
Okay. That will be 12 points plus 4 again.
Ooh.
So that will be 16 points of HP that you get back, Ambrose. And
I make that down.
it's not the healing that gets it, because that's the effect. It will be a roll, Chi. So he's not rolling to heal, he's rolling for the effect. It doesn't affect damage or healing, it just affects the rolls.
Yeah, it can. So, Bardic Inspiration, the standard version, can add to attack rolls, saving throws, and ability checks.
Yes. Wait. She's saying wait, but if you're going to still cast Vicious Mockery, I will do the saving throw for the method. I've just told you what it is.
I could have added Bardic Inspiration to my attack roll.
I will allow it because we're going a little bit all over the place. I will allow it if you want to.
I'm
Kipper,
so
you
sorry.
can roll
My
a
brain
d8
is
if you
so
want to.
Scattered. Okay.
And I will remove. Ooh, that does hit. With that does, you do hit. Yep. Roll your
Okay.
damage.
Need to hit instead.
My D10 rolls a 5.
Okay, that is a solid hit. Bam! You
I
can
bonked
see
him.
this guy's kind of struggling.
I bonk him on the head, just like a cartoon.
Oh shit, you are right. You have magical inspiration, so you can do damage and heals as well. That is good.
Whoa!
That is good.
Ooh.
I forgot about that thing about bards. Damn. Okay.
Dang, we almost left you at camp too.
Look at that.
Thank goodness.
Imagine. You almost left her at camp. But she has to do is it charisma saving throw or wisdom? I don't remember for Vicious Mockery. One
Wisdom.
is it's wisdom. Okay. What is your spell save DC? Chi, please. DC 13. Okay.
13.
That definitely fails. Roll your D4. It's a D4, right?
Before the beginning of time.
All right. He takes 3 points of psychic damage, and he has disadvantage on his next weapon attack next turn. So I'll put a red one on there. And we go back to the top of the initiative. Ambrose, you are up. What are you doing, my friend?
Well, this guy is stunned next to me,
Correct.
meaning he doesn't get his turn next round.
It's yes, it's until the
Or this
end
round.
of Rexmoa's turn that he is stunned.
So I am going to attack this one, non-lethally, of course,
Okay.
and I will make 2 attacks
2 attacks onto the small one. Okay.
onto the small one.
All right. Go ahead and roll for your attacks.
That's not one.
That is a nat 1. I want you, Dishonor, to roll me a d6, please, to see what happens to your weapon.
This poor sword.
Ooh.
Okay, yeah, I'm glad you didn't roll a 1 on that one. With that, your swing just goes wide. The creature just flies over it. Nothing happens.
Alrighty. As I do a wide swing downward, I will twist the blade and attempt to hit it with the pommel
Okay,
with my second attack.
go ahead. That
13 to hit.
does hit. Roll for your damage.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and use menacing attack again.
Okay.
There's that. Only
Oh,
one
damn,
swing,
okay.
guys. So that will be 13 slashing, non-lethal.
All right, that's all good. He's looking rough. Nothing bad
And
though.
I will not use blade roll this time.
Okay.
But I will go ahead and use second wind though.
All right. Go ahead and roll your d10 plus 5.
That'll be
There's 8 points of healing back to you. Good,
Oh,
good, good.
I'm being dumb.
All right. Is that it for your turn?
Yes, if my turn.
Okay. This little guy, let's see if he recharges his ability. He does not. Okay. So he's just gonna hit you with his claws. Does a my dice fell to the ground. Does a
Oh yeah, it does need to make a wisdom save against my menacing. I forgot to.
Oh right, I forgot about that. Let's see. Wisdom save versus how much?
It's 15.
15. He fails.
Alright, so it is scared of me.
Okay, so he cannot willingly attack you. So, well, he can do this then. And it's gonna go for Rexmoa.
But while the sword spits fears and range, it still has disadvantage on attack rolls.
That is true. That is fine. Also, Chi has 3 bardic inspiration. Yes. I'm gonna roll with disadvantage. Rexmoa does that is a 17 with disadvantage to hit.
Oh my
Wow.
god, it doesn't hit.
It
but,
does not
man,
hit. He
got
got lucky.
dangerously close.
He got lucky. He got lucky. Okay, so that's it for this guy. This guy's stunned. He doesn't take his turn. And this guy over here, he's going to try and attack you, Kipper, with disadvantage as well. Because of the vicious mockery. That is a 10 to hit. I'm pretty sure that does not hit.
That does not hit.
And vicious mockery is off of him. And that's it for his turn. Rexmoa, you're up.
Okay. Well, this. That guy's about to wake up, but I think we'll take care of the smaller one first.
Okay.
Just try to swat it away. Try to honor Ambrose's request.
Mhm.
Do it non-lethally.
Okay. That does hit. Roll for your damage. Just enough. You just smack him in the head and this thing just falls down unconscious.
All right, and then gonna use bonus action on arm strike on big guy.
Big boy, okay.
Yeah, every bit helps.
That unfortunately
It has
misses.
advantage. It's still stunned.
Oh, right. You have advantage, so roll again.
It doesn't
Oh,
end its
yeah.
stun condition until the end.
Until the end of his turn.
That much better, but we'll
misses.
see.
That misses, unfortunately. But hey, you at least don't get rocks in your fists, so that's good.
Yeah, and then I'll use my last attack with my quarterstaff.
That that hits.
Yippee!
All right. Easy enough.
And that's all I can do.
Alrighty, and this guy is no longer stunned then. Taurin, you are up.
I'm here, and let's see. We just got that guy. Well, I mean, I'm just gonna cast magic missile again, really.
Okay. On big boy or on big boy and small boy?
Oh, we still got
Just
one
be
left.
careful.
Yeah,
Because
there's
he is
a
hurting a lot, so you might accidentally kill him.
there's a big boy. There's a small boy over here with
Oh.
Kipper.
On the big guy you said you're referring to?
Yeah, so I was saying the big guy is pretty hurt, so just be careful.
Oh, the big guy is just roughly hurt. He's not pretty hurt.
Oh, never mind.
Oh, okay. I mean, I'll go ahead. I'll just do like a level 1 spell. I'll just do 2 on the little guy.
Okay.
Kip,
Okay.
and I'll send 1 to the big guy.
All right. Roll 2d4 first.
Yep. Da, da, da.
All right. That is 8 points of damage to the little guy. You can see he's already looking rough. And 1d4 for the big guy.
All right.
That is 3 points of damage. He's still standing. All right.
Still standing.
Chi, think about your turn while Kipper goes.
I'm going. That's what I'm doing. I think it's time to do some more bonking up in here. I am going to strangle someone.
That unfortunately does not hit.
Can I roll again to strangle someone?
It is an action.
Do you still have the bardic
I know.
inspiration?
No, you already used it last
No.
turn.
Okay. Okay.
Who does anybody need healing?
I'm okay now because Rexmoa is stunned elemental.
Okay.
I didn't take 36 damage this turn.
If I jump down, could one of you guys cover me from a point? Well, is that something that can happen?
You could
Someone
jump
cover me
down with
from-
your movement, yes. However, you will take damage from the fall, and you would take an attack of opportunity from the guy next to you.
Yeah, no, I know that. I was trying to see if someone could cover me from the attack of opportunity, if that's an option.
That, unfortunately, no.
Dang nabbit. Can I jump and leave a fart cloud that instantly kills him? Is that an option?
That, no.
Aw.
Also,
See you later, stinky.
Chi is going to give you Bardic Inspiration.
Aww. I just need to kill this man.
Alright, is that it for your turn, Kipper, then?
Dang nabbit. Oh wait. Nah, I'll just leave it be. I'll just sit here staring into this rock man's eyes.
Alright, let me roll for something real quick as I start initiative again. Yikes, okay. Somebody's not looking very good on those death saves.
Yeah.
So Ambrose, what are you going to do?
Before I attack,
Uh-huh.
I'm going to attempt to talk to the elemental again.
Okay.
Your friends lie unconscious. Now is the time to leave.
Roll me an intimidation check.
Will do. Station. 10.
Okay, perfectly average. Let's see how much this guy roll. Oh boy. Okay, I'll tell you the result once his turn hits.
I'm going to stab my sword into the ground. I'm going to pull out the healing tools, and I'm going to stabilize the woman.
I will say that would take you more than a single turn to do.
It takes my action to do that specifically.
Oh, okay. It's just your action? Okay.
Yeah, the healer's kit specifies an action.
Okay, so give me a medicine check, please. Pretty sure it tells you the DC.
Healer's kit makes it so I don't have to.
Oh, you don't have to? Okay, so she is stabilized.
That's the specific use of a healer's kit. An action to stabilize a creature without a saving throw. Oh, not a saving throw, ability check.
So she is just stabilized. She is just unconscious now.
But that will take my turn.
Okay.
And let me check something really quick before I end my turn. Let's see. This is indeed free. This is not take an action or bonus action. I'm going to bait and switch with Rexmoa, assuming he's willing.
And you know what? Yeah, sure.
I'm going to give Rexmoa a D8 to his AC.
Okay, a D8. And we just switch places, right?
Yes, I switch places with him.
Alright, so let me just boop, boop. Ah! Oh shit, I make you wide.
I'm wide.
You're wide.
And then switching places with him, I will go ahead and bonus action use my last blade.
Your last, sorry?
So
My last blade ward.
Okay. Blade warded again then.
Okay, and that will be literally everything I have.
Okay.
Also uses one of my superiority dice.
Unfortunately, your intimidations attempt were not successful against the earth elemental. And seeing you move away, you have left the lady unattended. And unfortunately, she is unconscious. She is stabilized, however. She's still gonna take hits. Okay.
He wouldn't continue like he has two people attacking him. He's not gonna see the lady on the ground and be like, yes, that one in specific.
Maybe she did something absolutely horrible.
Need I remind you, he can do 2 attacks. So one of them is going to be directed to his primary target, and the other one is going to be for the people who are trying to annoy him from getting to his target. Unfortunately, the lady takes it with advantage.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay, that is, let's see. Oh boy, that does not look good for her. Unfortunately, the damage is over her health points maximum. So you see,
my best lady.
You see the elemental as you bait and switch. You see the elemental lean down and grab the lady by the leg, lift her up, and just smash her onto the ground. You hear a lot of cracking sounds where there shouldn't be. And then he just drops her as he turns around to Rexmoa and is going to hit you too.
You do have a +3 AC at least.
That is a 19 to hit. Rexmoa, that hits.
So I get the 3, right?
Yes.
From
yeah, you
the
get
bait and
+3.
switch.
Mhm.
Okay, so yes, that does not hit.
That does not hit?
But,
Okay. So
yeah.
that is it for them. And this lady is just over here and just... What?
Well,
And
another unsuccessful operation.
And this little guy is going to try and hit you, Kipper. See if he does something. That is a nat 1. He don't do nothing. That's it for him. Actually, let me roll for something to see if he runs away, because he's not looking good. Oh no, he stays. Okay, he's brave, I guess. Rexmoa, you're up.
Okay, well, upon seeing like the fate of this woman by this monster, I think this is gonna be like a okay, all bets are off type deal, and Rexmoa is going to try to just like take care of this thing.
All right, that does hit.
I don't think he's going to. Yeah, I don't really think he's going to go for the whatever non-lethal you could do to a giant rock element.
All right, that does hit. They took the damage.
All right.
That also hits. God damn.
It's happening.
God
It's
damn.
happening. Yep, then second attack. Oh my god, this thing
Oh
made
my
a
Oh
mistake.
my
You're
lord,
insane.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ, what are those rolls? You can see he's starting to get very rough now.
Yeah, and I'm gonna spend my last key point to make 2 unarmed strikes.
Well, it will be 1 because you already did the 1.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, okay.
so 1 extra.
So yeah, 1 extra.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
All
like
above a 20.
my staff is bowing under the force of these blows, and my fists are landing.
Damn.
And I'm definitely taking like some like abrasive damage just by
Yeah.
striking this thing. but-
Your knuckles they're starting to hurt as you're striking it, but your punches strike through. And is that it for your turn?
Yes, that is all I can do
All
to avenge the stranger. in the
Taurin.
forest.
You're up.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna move forward real quick.
Okay.
Go about here. And then Kipper's still kind of getting addressed by that little guy over
Yeah,
there. so
the
I'm
little
just gonna
guy over
do-
there.
I'll just take that guy with damage spell. And then I'll do another magic missile.
Okay. How many are going to shoot to the little guy?
Just 3.
The 3 of them? Okay, roll the 3d4 then.
Yep.
Okay. All right. He is completely dead. Unfortunately, you cannot do non-lethal, but at this point, I think all bets are off. So it doesn't really matter. As you shoot at him, you can see the little guy starts bloating as he is going to die. And Kipper, I'm going to need you to do a dexterity saving throw, please.
Oh, dang nabbit. Why is he full of juice? He's supposed to be made of stone. Hold on. Kipper does not want that in his fur. I'm doing dexterity
Yes,
saving throw.
correct.
Okay. Normal.
Yep, normal roll. You save. So you can see the creature is bloating a little bit, but you manage to like nudge it away and it explodes into a mess of mud all around you. It's very sticky. It almost looks like tar instead of mud. But yeah, you are safe from that. And that little guy is gone. Is that it for your turn, Taurin?
Yeah, that's it.
All right, Kipper, go ahead and tell me what you're gonna do for your turn, and geez, start typing out your turn as well.
Okay, hold on.
Explode.
Explode.
He exploded on you, explode on his corpse. Do it.
Well, there is no corpse
that
anymore.
kills me.
That's the thing.
Hold on. So, Kipper, at seeing the person, both people that we came to at least subdue the situation, being killed somewhat senselessly, like, I don't know, he's done with people not trying to listen to us at all and then just killing people regardless. Kipper's going to cast Guiding Bolt.
Okay.
Let's see.
And go ahead and roll for your attack.
Okay.
That unfortunately misses. But
He's a
let's see.
big thing made out of rock, after all.
The vicious mockery does hit, so roll that d4. Oh, okay. Boom. And it has disadvantage on his next attack roll for the next turn. Boop.
I literally have so much extra in wisdom. Why I roll?
It's the luck of the die, my friend. That's what happens sometimes. You can be the best and you just roll bad and that's it.
No, I think my bones just don't work. I think I just have bad bones.
Perhaps.
Yes.
All right. So, let's see. Yeah. Oh, you know what? It's you're right. It would be 2d4. But doesn't matter. Ambrose, it is your turn.
Yeah.
Like I said, this guy's looking already very rough.
I'm gonna take the great sword and in primordial again.
Okay.
I tried to warn you, to fix things. Now this is your fault. A friend for a friend. And I will take my greatsword and I will attempt to jab it in between the pieces of rock of his, quote, flesh.
Okay.
And, I guess, what I will do is I will go on this side, so I'll be flanking it.
Sure. Go ahead and roll with advantage.
Oh, I accidentally clicked the X. Or the cancel.
Oh
God.
my goodness. Okay, well, you may kill him actually. You may kill him. So
Again, I'm gonna use menacing. I was already gonna do that.
So yeah, you may kill him. So just roll for your damage. I'm pretty sure if it's more than 10, he dies.
I'm going to re-roll both of those.
Okay, if it's more than 10, he dies. That
That's
yeah
an
kills
increase.
him. Yeah, because you're menacing.
So, yeah, and then it's also plus an additional
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
20 because
That's what I'm saying. If it was more than 10, he dies,
Here's
and
the
you
D8.
get at the very
So-
least 10.
20, 24, 33, 39 damage.
Yep, and you completely pierce him like straight through.
Is he scared of me?
Hey, he's dead.
Yeah, I think he doesn't feel anything because he's a boulder now.
Yeah, and with that, you
And I'll
all
just
exit
Use
initiative.
greatsword all the way through.
Yeah, you jab it onto like his face and just push through, and it just goes straight through him, and it just
Kippers?
crumbles down.
Kipper's gonna slide down the tree and go towards and inspect the halfling
I will say
just to make sure.
that before you do this, we're gonna have to end it because it is already that time.
Yep.
Yes, sir. So, how about we say goodbye to the people of the VODs, and we'll see you on the next one. Goodbye!
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Goodbye, Bot Squad.
Yay!
Shot.